Bashing out a cool and the gang. A bunch of UK boys, Star Wars, Lego fans.
I'll let it play in the background. We've all heard it by now. Need some new one.
For the cup of tea bit.
We need to get a new one going, I think, soon. Maybe for
like that one, then.
next year.
Let's put my eyes back on. Right.
But yeah, here we are, guys.
Ready?
Yeah, let's get the background music going.
Padawan, evening.
So Padawan.
So this is the situation. It's season 2 now. Season 2, but also season 2, but AKA episode 11. But yeah, so no, after last week's sort of carnage, decided to make it a little bit more easygoing, relaxed this time. A bit void of color as a change as well. Oh,
Back in my room tonight as well. So. You should see the other side. Yavin, just
Happy days.
what's going?
that I built the other day.
Is there some
I have
tech
to say,
going
people
on
joke.
there, or?
People joke about it being a 4+ set. I have
Yeah.
to be honest, it is more like a 6+ set. It is very basic. Big pieces, chunky. You can't hear me. Can you
I
hear
can
me,
hear
Matt?
Martin. Yeah, I can hear everyone. Yeah. Cool, Han. Is it? Can you not hear us at all?
Can you not
No.
hear us?
I can hear you, but everything's echoing. What's going on?
Oh,
Oh no.
no. I've got my. I know it used to be me when I didn't have my headset in, but
Yeah.
it's in.
No, I mean I
Stopped.
Right.
stopped. Yavin
So what
4.
was I saying? Oh yeah, yeah. So it is quite basic and quite chunky.
Mm.
But I will say it does. It looks quite nice once it's up, and the figures are great. But it's. I paid 80 quid for it. It's not worth that.
Yeah.
Alone 150. That is the one thing I will say. It's definitely not worth. I only got it because obviously it was on sale. I'm an OT fan, and
Yeah.
and it's retiring. So he's having problems, I think.
Uh-oh.
Um,
I mean, I thought about getting the Yavin 4. I think it looks. People rat on the tree. The tree looks very 4+. But
yeah, but and also quite a bit of the build is quite big, chunky pieces. It is, I would say,
Yeah.
a 6+. And it took me within an hour to build it. You don't want that when you spend that much money, you know.
I don't think I. No,
I know I'm
I
building
never
quicker
thought it,
nowadays, but still, I didn't think I'd
Yeah.
do it within an hour. And when you pay that
'Cause
much,
there-
even paying 80 quid, you don't want to, you want to spread it out a little bit.
Am I right in saying that there's like 1,200 pieces in it?
The thing is,
or
on our
it's over-
boxes, it don't say, does it? American
I think it
boxes,
is,
they do,
yeah.
but they don't do it.
Because I remember it being like, yeah, it's on. Like, I never
Funny
jumped the
enough-
gun on it.
What I've heard people sort of diss about it a little bit was this. Now this was, was the nicest, the best thing I made out of it.
It actually does look really good, I think. How do you have any of the, the Playscale X-Wing from 2021 or 2022?
Yeah, it's right next to it actually. You probably can't
How-
see it, but it's
Yeah, I see. How do you find the scale of it?
yeah, I didn't mind it. I mean, thing is, it's the only one. Of course, I came into it late. You know, it's the only one I could buy. So, and the same with the. I know the downside. People moaned about the TIE Fighter.
Yes.
But with the TIE Interceptor and the TIE Bomber, I think they all look quite nice together. Because they're
I'm still-
same sort of scale.
Yeah, I'm still. I want to get the TIE Bomber. I'm the kind of person that literally waits 2 years until the set's about to retire, then I buy it. I see it on sale now for roughly like 35 quid, and I'm like, right. That
What I
might
like
be the
about the-
opportunity to get it.
Those three, what I just mentioned, because
Yeah.
they were slightly downsided. The big kid inside of me, they are great for swooshing around.
Yeah, that's a great thing though with the downsized ships. I find they're very, very sturdy, and it's like
Yes.
I do rag on the TIE Fighter. I think my biggest issue is the wings on it are too small, but it still feels really, really sturdy. And I had one as a kid.
It's hard to beat the one from Han Solo, the Solo movie.
Oh, Solo.
But...
Yeah. That was a
Now-
shit. That was great.
If I can't get the set I want at Chicago, that's the other one I'm looking for. I've probably got more chance of getting that one.
Your Chicago White Wheel is the Christmas X-Wing, yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, but as Martin says, I've got no chance.
It's hard because like they were an employee gift.
Yeah.
So it's like you're just hoping some employees are just ridding them out.
And the thing is, even that figure on its own is going between 400 to 600. So
Really?
so now I'm aiming a lot lower, and I'm gonna go hopefully get that Solo TIE Fighter. It'd be nice.
Aye, because the Christmas X-Wing I'm seeing it used for just over £400, and new over £1,000, which is absolutely insane.
When you say used, is that no figures though?
Oh, let me check.
Because I've seen that and I thought, oh, and I went, oh no. Well, I've seen it with
no,
box.
you're right.
Yeah.
430, no figures, no box.
Yeah, no thanks.
And there's free figs in it. There's a Christmas Yoda, R2, and Yuletide Pilot.
Yeah.
Damn. Aye,
Right there, Martin?
Cool. Huh? Can you hear us? Sorry, at all, or
Yeah. I had. Can you hear me?
we can hear you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could hear you, but I think something's going on with my mic, where I think I'm using a different wire, and it become detached yet still attached. So essentially, what was going on is you could hear me, but it was disconnected, so that the sound was coming from the laptop going into the mic and creating an echo. I think only for me. So it was just everything everyone was saying was just going over and over and over and over and over and over again. It was just like I had to unplug. It was giving me a headache. But I don't know what's happening. I don't know whether the guys out there could hear it or what. But
I couldn't.
could you guys
I
hear
couldn't
anything?
really hear anything at all. No, even when you had your mic muted and then you had it unmuted, I was like, no, I can't. I thought maybe you're just silent.
Yeah, I'm gonna swap wires because I'm using a different wire for my microphone than I normally use. So let me just plug it. I think it's because I've used a different wire and this one's a bit crap. So give me a sec.
That's okay.
So, Slurpee, this is the one you want about, yeah?
I think that's a great. I absolutely love that.
Goes back to the old. Yeah. Ooh, it's gone wrong here. Right.
How's that?
The thing, yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, that's
The
much
thing
better.
I love about the 2021 X-Wing is when you when the wings are expanded. It used to be a rubber band in it. And
Yeah, like the Pro one I got.
yeah, I was like, and over time the bands are going to deteriorate. But what's up, Motley? Hope all's well. I love that new one where it's, all you do is you just set it down and it closes by itself. There's no there's no winding function or anything to it.
No.
Where
But that's the thing with bands, because it's not that old set. The Kenobi set with Vader on the like grey slab.
yes.
The elastic on that's almost gone.
Oh my god, when did that come out?
Was it last year? It was last year, wasn't it? What was it?
No, year before, I think. You're talking about the one with Vader and the lava and stuff.
Yeah, was it 23?
That might have been 22.
Yeah, I think it was the year before
22.
last year.
It's only got, yeah, well, I must have got it quite. Must have been late though, was it? Because I only got started in like June 22.
I'm pretty sure it was a September-ish set, I think.
Right.
I can't remember.
No, it's
Anyway, guys, sorry to cut you off. I was mid-flow. Didn't even do an intro or nothing. It was just like, bum.
we just went straight into the white wheel.
Yeah, no, it's good. Good. And obviously, I want to get back to that because obviously the whole idea of tonight for anybody joining us or watching, and apologies for that slight delay, but is that we're just, what did I call it? Like a free balling episodes. We're just doing whatever. a bit more attention to the chat than normal. Ideas from the chat, if we get any. We've got one so far that I know of, although I haven't checked the Instagram. We're just going to quickly run through some of the things we want to do. So, back to the panel. Basically, I'm not going to call it a GWP because that's ACOP's thing. But if anybody wants the link, let me know. They can join. I've thrown out the link to 2 people so far. Oaktown should have been joining us as a co-host. Not sure what happened there. So Oaktown, hopefully, if you're listening, hope you're okay. And I've also sent out to Padwan. He said he might join if he can. But I guess he's waiting just in case there might be a better offer. So let's see. Other than that, yeah, guys, if you want the link, let me know, and we'll blast her across to you, and you can join the panel. You can pop in slightly. It's not going to be a long show tonight. So, and the other thing I need to mention is that we don't know. So normally we would have gone Monday, but after doing Sunday's stream last week, which seemed to go quite well, and it was received sort of good response in terms of Sunday being a better day. We are going to go
7 views so far.
Yeah, we're gonna go Sundays from now on, around about this time, maybe earlier potentially, but generally around hopefully about 7 o'clock ish. And we're only having this episode because we want to start running it fortnightly. So anybody getting excited that we might be doing a show a week, that's not the case, at least not yet. We're going to do another 2 weeks from today, so it'll just carry on as it did every fortnight starting from this week. And because of the short time frame, we haven't had a chance to really put anything together. So instead, we just had a Free-Ballin episode where we just kind of make it up as we go along. And I think my sort of name category was what did I call myself? Raw dog, because we're like raw dogging it.
I don't know how to put these things on. I don't know how to put
You do it when you start with the main screen before you enter the thing. It gives you 2 boxes to fill in. So it's the second one.
Oh, right. Okay.
But I also want to just say a thank you to everybody who joined us last week, took the time. Yeah. All our amazing guests. I think we ended up with like 9 guests in total. I can't remember. But we had a crazy stream. But I had lots of great feedback before and after. And it was fantastic. So stick with us, guys, because these are just a couple of things we've got coming up briefly. We're going to do some pickups. Because I think, we're going to do a couple of shout outs if anybody's got any. Start thinking about it now. I did have this on the agenda, but unfortunately we had the results of the battle of the battle packs, but unfortunately we went through and did a scoring, or Kirsty went through and did a scoring, and then we couldn't find it when we were trying to put the presentation together. We just don't know what we've done with it, so unfortunately don't look like we're going to be able to do that, so we'll have to mark to keep for the next stream. 2024 surprises. So that's Whittaky. So we're going to find out what that's about in a short period. Is this happening?
Yes, got it right next to me.
Yeah.
Right. So we got that as well. Jesus,
it's the first, isn't it? I've actually done the video, but I haven't posted. So again, you're getting exclusive here tonight.
Good.
I haven't sent the video out yet.
At this rate, we're going to be chock-a-block with topics. So we're going to do a lot. We're going to do a live. We're going to do a live open of the advent calendar, all listed in short 2 hours. This is...
get one. Do you know what? I was watching ACOB's one, Figonomics, and they were saying in America there's loads, you can find them in bins. I can't find any here. They're sold out everywhere.
Yeah. I can get you a last year's one, mate, if you want
to. No, this year. So in the end, because I thought, well, most of the builds bloody don't build, or I've had them before. So I've actually just gone on to eBay and bought the Luke and Leia. There you go. That's all I need.
Is that all you wanted?
I've got an Ahsoka. I've got the other one. So I went and did that.
Oh, news just in. Sorry, guys. News just in. The top 3 presentation is now ready.
Let's go for it.
My 11th fiance has done it.
You, Kirsty.
Yeah, well done.
Said that, obviously talking about that. I know it don't really count because it's a GWP, but nobody mentioned this, because this would have been a great battle pack if it was out to buy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I considered putting it in.
Super battle pack.
Because it wasn't
I know.
Widely available.
Thought, as you mentioned the Box of Boys last week, I thought, I'll bring... that was out to buy. Yeah, that would be there, I reckon.
My thing is there's with that there GWP, and they did the Blacktron set earlier this year. I never qualified for the purchase. I don't really do Lego.com purchases, but I always feel wrong buying a GWP second market. It's like I didn't earn this. But then
I've done it a few times. I did it with what's the name? Aunt Bru's set.
Yes, I have. That's the only May 4th purchase I ever was the land speeder with that G-dub, and that's the only one I've ever done. And it's like that's it for me in terms of buying on release day. But I've never opened up Aunt Bru or anything like that. I shouldn't have said it like that. I have never built the set.
I opened it straight up.
Ripped.
Like I said before, I buy to build, so yeah. Like the Fell Beast, made that straight away as well.
We got an incoming.
Oh, you know what? I should have.
Showered and ready to party.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Cool. You know what I was tempted to send to you as my. Oh wow.
Oh, it's this your treat time.
All of them.
Let me see it.
Is that some shortbread?
Wow.
Some shortbread, some
Percy
Christmas Percy pigs, some mince pies, which have actually had something added to them. We got some chocolate bits.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm well looked after, aren't I? And I've got a gingerbread chai tea. Sorry, Sleepy. So
no.
No, you're not a fan of it. Yeah, ginger and grey chai. Yeah, sorry guys, I keep cutting you off. Go for it.
What I was going to submit as one of my battle packs was, am I able to pull it up on screen?
Yeah, so if you go to the bottom and you see there's a screen with a plus says present. Oh.
Right, let's see. Present.
Just while he's doing that, Muttley, thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Love to be an entertainer, mate. No pressure at all, obviously, but also low expectation. But yeah, sorry, Mr. Star, no problem. And Padawan.
Oh. Can you see this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was tempted to put this at my number 1 or number 2, even though it's not Star Wars, but I regretted it after Joel's Bricks put the Monkey Battle Pack as number 1.
Yeah, fair play.
You know what, as you're talking about non-Star Wars, though, I'm surprised no one's mentioned the Toy Story one, the Army one. That is got to be like the.
Yeah, that is it.
Battle pack.
That's true. That's true.
I bought a few of these sealed. I was like, oh, I'm going to invest these in the future. And then I thought, no, I'll just open them now. Like,
like I said, when I was a kid, in the late 70s, and I was just used to like a brick with a head on it, and they brought out those spacemen. I still remember being so excited about these little spacemen.
Yeah, I think they're maybe my favorite Lego man. I still.
But do you remember?
Man, man.
Do you remember them? Changed, and they went to that kind of motorbike helmet style, the spacemen.
Sorry?
I know what you're on about. The smaller helmet.
Yeah, I think it was kind of late 80s, maybe early 90s, where they changed from the classic style to the newer style because they were breaking all the time, cracking across the middle.
The smaller
I'd gone off it by then, but
yeah.
I'll break
yeah.
Like I said, I sort of played with Lego when I was sort of under 10, and then I never touched it again till 2 years ago.
So it's kind of like that there, where I just popped that helmet on, and it's like, see, Lego in the 2010s, they did re-release the Spaceman with this helmet, and it always looked so odd. Like it just never looked like my webcam shit, but it never looked right. And then they reintroduced this helmet mold. I think with the Lego movie, that battle pack I showed, with the reinforced chin strap. Although Benny's helmet was already, because he had the simulated one.
That was a nod to it, wasn't it? Yeah.
But
I think the thing was, I remember buying space sets or having them bought for me or whatever at that age, and they'd updated and thinking, wow, these look cool. These look a bit more like kind of futuristic. Great. But then I remember they also seeing. I think I maybe bought like a motorbike or something like that, like a city motorbike, or it wouldn't have been city then. It would have just been whatever it was before city was a thing. Legoland, I think it was then. And they had motorbike, and they were the same helmets. And I was just thinking, that kind of ruins it a little bit. So I don't know. So I kind of went off. I kind of went off them then.
That's the reason was the helmets.
Yeah. But so what do we want to? Sorry, go on, guys.
No, that's it. That's it. I could talk about.
I was gonna say, do you want to get mine out of the way? The surprise thing that I've been. Because
Let's go.
we can get the
Go on, line it up.
involved as well.
Line the banner up and see what else is going on.
Okay, I'll find it.
What's Muttley asking? Did anybody pick up what?
The remake Galaxy Explorer, beautiful set. Yeah.
Well, we all know you did, mate, because it appears in the thumbnail now and then.
Yeah, it might be my favorite set I've ever built, along with the 2019 Stave 1. I just absolutely.
I was this close to buying it. This close. That was probably only the third ever thing that I've been close to buying that wasn't Star Wars. But I never had the original, even though I had a lot of space sets from that era. I didn't ever have the original, so it kind of wasn't the same vibe for me. So, but it's a lovely looking set.
I don't know why I have a real fixation on them, because I think I always just associate it with just Lego, that kind of classic face, very basic, and you kind of buy into the hype after a while. Every time throughout my childhood, they would they used to release figure packs, and they would include a spaceman. All the A falls would be like, oh my god, we're finally getting a green or blue remake or whatever, even though it's just.
See, that was after my time, because I think there was like 3 colours when I was a kid, but that's it. So yeah,
red and white.
You kind of get psyoped into like loving it.
Yeah, no, you're right. They didn't do an awful lot of green at all back in my day, if I remember, of anything. It was red, yellow, and white, and I think that was it.
And then they did blue and black. Those were, I think, the 5 classic colours.
Yeah, possibly.
And they did green. Yeah. They did green in 20. You know, like ideas, but it used to be called Lego Kuso, I think. Just submitting. A guy had his Galaxy mech made into a set, and he had the green spaceman, and it was the hype for that was really mad, because it was like adding a new color to the just the already the sort. And now we have pink, brown, light orange. Yeah, and you can assemble purple and grey, but they're not whole. If I'm correct, they're not whole figures. You have to take the arms and hands and air tanks from different sets and stuff like that. And then I think Motley might know as well, but next it's not classic space, but I think it's rumored, and heavily rumored at that, there's going to be a Blacktron set. So I'm hyped about that.
Yeah, so I did hear that.
Is there any
truth?
What's
happening, man?
Edward Mallon, is there any truth to the rumor of a Gandalf versus Balrog set for 2025? I do not know. No. I've seen a lot of Lord of the Rings rumors. I don't know if Padawan knows.
Yeah, Padawan's the guy to ask in that. Yeah. I wouldn't have with Danny LaRue.
There's a few things going around.
I haven't heard that saying for stuff, years.
What did you say?
You won't get
Danny LaRue. He probably won't know who he is.
Padawan's here. Oh. Padawan.
Oh, yeah. Just in time.
Hello. Padawan, don't know how long you're waiting, but hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I just popped in now. I've just been dossing, and I thought, come on then. Take the invite while it's here.
Well, just now you're here. Edward Mallon asked, is there any truth to a rumour of a Gandalf versus Balrog set for next year?
I mean, it's been talked about quite a lot, and it's now been talked about that it's in like the book edition, where those Harry Potter sets that open up. Those like so something like that, but Lord Gandalf and Balrog are on the in that famous scene. So it's heavily talked about, and it's been said by multiple people. So I wouldn't put it past for it to be real. And it's what price point is? What is the rumors, like 120? I think something like that. Wow. So a little bit cheaper for $90, $90 quid or something like that, I reckon. So I'd see it on more the midi scale size. Say again.
Are they doing bag end this year?
Yeah, so bag end is supposed to be.
They are doing that.
is the direct-to-consumer set, which is apparently April.
It's supposed to be slightly cheaper than the other two, isn't it? So it's...
Yeah. Apparently this Gandalf Balrog set is supposed to open up a new sub-theme, but I don't know if that's within Lord of the Rings itself or like a MIDI scale, but like for a lot of different themes, maybe.
I would really love if Lego could go back to, like, the 2012, 2013 era of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit with those 10 to 40 pound sets. Look, I think Rivendell's fantastic. I just don't have the space for it. And it's like, give me a 40 pound set, like, with a few. I just want a recreation of Mordor. I really would like just a mini diorama or something like that.
I think if they sell the way they're selling, I mean, the last two, Rivendell, I think was like one of the biggest sets for Lego of 2023. Barad-dûr is easily top 5 best-selling sets of 2024. I think they're just going to give it a couple more years of testing the market. That's why I think next year we've got like that mid-price range set. And then I think if they're confident going into like 2026, I think post that we could see the theme return, especially if the new 2 films do really well.
Yeah. Just that I'm always astonished that they never killed Gondor in any facet back in the original years.
That's the only way you can make it is micro scale. So I've always stood by that position that, like the Hogwarts castle, the micro scale one, that's like that's the only way they could make like Minas Tirith or any version of like Osgiliath. Osgiliath would be a really cool MBS set if they ever wanted to dip their toes into it. But like a lot of the structures in Lord of the Rings, they will have to be micro scale because they're just too big. Or you do.
So I've just seen what someone's written on the banners.
Sorry.
I thought, why is he taking that off? And now I know. Go on then, put it on.
Have I spelled peace right? I probably haven't, have
No, but I knew what it meant.
I?
It's me being nice. Oh.
No, I like it. Funny.
No, but to be honest with you, it's nice to learn about or not learn, because, I'm always learning, but I like to listen to about because I have got no input in it, and it's interesting to kind of watch while being here. But no, I like the Lord of the Rings sets and the movies, but like I said, it's not something I don't think I've ever bought. But it's nice to see it's coming back. And to be honest with you, weirdly, because I'm not a Harry Potter guy at all, I saw the micro scale. With the bank and then the kind of, is it Diagon Alley or whatever?
Oh yeah, where it opens up, that kind of.
Yeah.
And
I'm
not the biggest. Yeah,
I wouldn't buy it. Don't get me wrong, but I just think it's nice that they're trying within Harry Potter now to try and do lots of different things as well.
Now, Padawan, now that you've got your own banner, it's got to become a regular thing now.
Oh yeah, especially if the new theme, if it kicks off big time. Well, when are we getting on to croc talk? Look at these beautiful specimens that I was bought.
We're going to do the other thing now.
Full screen him so I can see him. Full screen him. Full screen. Wait a sec.
Look at that. Oh, look at that.
Damn.
Matt's going to be sick.
I'm
just looking at the jizz bits.
They're coming with me.
Just looking at the jizz bits.
All right, let me show you the other one as well then. There you go. You got both there.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Nice. I need to get some more for mine. I got like.
I'm on a nice pair of Wellingtons, and it'd be perfect.
They're coming with me next year to Brickworld.
Yeah, sure.
Right,
no, I need to buy a pair of Crocs.
Move on to the.
Yeah.
Bit.
Poor old man's been on the edge of his seat trying to get through to his topic. His one topic. Come on, mate. Go for it. Educate us.
It's not that exciting. Right, what it is obviously I'll give you time to think, but through 2024, to me, there's a couple of, don't know about you lot, but surprises that you didn't think was going to happen, or even surprises that you thought, oh, that's not very good. So, for example, I'll go first. One of my surprises was that when they said the R2-D2 was coming out, I was like, oh, no, probably won't be interested in that. I was really surprised at how good it looked. And then when I actually bought it and made it, yeah, really, really good. That's one of my surprises. The second surprise is not a good surprise. We were all like, oh, what's this buildable thing going to be? This monster, whatever. And it turned out to be the droid factory thing.
Oh, what a pile of shit.
That was not a good surprise. My third one, which really surprised me, because first of all, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, it's small, it's this, it's that." Is the Imperial Star Destroyer, which to me is one of my favourite sets of this year. Thoroughly enjoyed making it, and I just think it looks really great on display.
Yeah.
That's my 3 surprises of the year.
I haven't bought the Star Destroyer. I think the Star Destroyer looks cool, but I haven't got around. I'm not paying full price for that thing. No way.
Same.
Well, I got it on. I mean, I did, but I got it on double points.
It's inspired me more, and Muttley's holding it very dear for me in the chat. And he's holding it for me when I get around to buying it. He's got 2 of the original Playscale Star Destroyers from 2003, 2005, 2006, something around that range. It was like my first big set I ever got bought from my grandparents, and I'm like, the set releasing this year has driven me to buy that one. So, and Muttley's got a Seal Boy, and
that was your number 1 beta set as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, like 99%, like it's boxes open, but all the bags are sealed and the box is nice, and he's selling it to me, and I'm like, yes.
People are now saying that if they can do the same with that, with a play set of the Venator, because the Venator was quite chunky, wasn't he? The original play set.
Yeah, it wasn't very well it wasn't.
Yeah, they're saying if they could do the same kind of design, keep it down, slimmer or whatnot. Width-wise, depth-wise.
I'm surprised they haven't
done my 3 surprises of 2024. If anyone's got any in the chat, or you 3 have got any, you were surprised.
I bought a house. That was a big surprise. And the bad surprise is, and the other bad surprise is how much it cost me a month.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
I know there's another good surprise is being able to buy Lego still whilst having this house. So that's good. It's always good.
So the code's been broken.
Anything that surprised you, Matt, at all?
I think whenever I heard about Jedi Bob Starfighter, I think the rumor, I thought, to me that was it. I was like, right, like Lego history wise, I was like, right, that's really cool. I don't think there's been any real negative surprises. Nothing that's made me like, yikes. I wouldn't want to steal the. Yeah, I mean that was. I mean, when I heard about that, I was like, this is going to be ass anyway. Like, it's not going to be great. No, I mean, all the surprises were good, though. Like, even the minifig. Well, actually, that young Leia was teased. And I shouldn't have said it like that, but was, like, hinted at in, like, earlier in the year. And people are like, why is that figure being put in a set? And I was thinking, like, yeah, that is a... I've kind of... I don't know why they included it. I think I put her down pretty low on my list, but no.
That's tickled me. That the young Leia's been teased though.
Yeah, nobody noticed until you said I shouldn't have worded it like that.
Yeah, I was buying until you said that.
I was wondering what he was, and then suddenly I realised what he was. Yeah.
No, because mine.
It's not that
mine. It was a
type of show.
Sorry, but mine it was an ACOB stream that they kind of were like leaking the figure, like all that, and then it was revealed that it might have been young Leia, and I thought this is horrible. But no, that's all I've got to say on that matter. Mostly been.
I don't know if I can think of a third. Probably will do as I'm going. So the first one is that ACOB released a Girth Trooper. I know that they've slowly been, releasing. It was probably, written on the cards, or it was probably on the cards, I guess. But it definitely wasn't on my bingo card that they were going to release a figure like that. Such a good idea, and yeah, so that was a surprise. What's that?
Which figure was that? Sorry, I missed.
The
Girth released.
Girth Trooper. I'm not sure. I probably called it something else.
It's the Girth Trooper.
Yeah, so I thought they were going to come out with what do you call them? Jizz bits before they came out with a figure. Yeah. But I guess, it's not like they haven't done figures before because they obviously did themselves. But there's that. That's one big surprise. My second big surprise was, it's not really of 2024, but because it was leaked in 2024, I'm going to call it out because I just want to have an excuse to talk about it. I don't really want to cover all the sets that are kind of leaked because we can't really throw up the images necessarily without there being some kind of risk. But also, I didn't have the time to set that up. But also, I think it's kind of all over Instagram at the moment. So I really try to sort of buck the trend a little bit. But that everybody's talking about that new Grogu with Pram.
Yes.
Waiting for you to say something.
M&R Productions said that somebody suggested this could be Toy of the Year next year, and he agreed. And I was just like,
I
what
honestly,
a piece of shit.
I honestly preferred the old one, like that I've got on my shelf now. I prefer the original.
My daughter's got it. My daughter's got it. It's great.
Well,
Not something I would have bought for myself, but
It's a little different. I actually quite like it.
a lot of people do. But obviously,
I like it because I just thought it was better than what I was expecting. I mean, the
It looks like it's
build,
got it looks like it's got a beak. It looks like a Furby.
yeah, I think this is way better designed. All day,
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah.
Do you want
The
to
only
know-
thing that's good about the new set is the pram. That's it.
Pram looks good.
Yeah.
Build, actually.
It looked
Even
like a Minecraft Pram, though. It looked really blocky, too blocky to me. I know that's
bit like-
Lego, but still.
Turn it upside down and have it as a helmet.
Yeah.
Sure, what
Yeah, that's what it was. Luke Skywalker's helmet turned upside down.
I don't think you'll have an issue with showing like Instagram photos and stuff because it's already like public domain at that
The
point.
new one looks cuter than that one.
Yeah, you're probably right, iPad one. I didn't have time to really look into it, but also the other reasons as well, which is I didn't really have. But one thing I have lined up, which is my third surprise, and it wasn't going to be a surprise. I was always going to share it, but it shouldn't really be a surprise. But because Muttley's here, we're just going to show him a little bit of love. He doesn't want to show his face and join, even though we tried to get him to. So we'll do this instead.
Oh, look at that!
Just a small haul by Muttley there.
Just a small
Yeah,
one.
this is a.
I mean, you guys will have seen this anyway, because obviously it's in the UK Boys chat. But for any people watching any watchers who don't know Muttley necessarily, this is a small haul by Muttley. So Muttley, I know you're listening and potentially watching as well. Yeah, mate. I mean,
It's cool.
what can I say? So are they going in the attic with everything else, or are you going to be busting a couple open, or tell us?
Oh, he's definitely atticing half of that, at least.
I hope that
Please, let's not.
like,
I keep a small stack on the side to just like crack open when I'm bored, and I haven't got a big set to build. Like I'll just have it on the side. But that's overkill if that's what if he turns around and goes, I'm going to build them all. He's mental. He'll open bag 1 and 2, and 3 will just get yeeted into a drawer, which is just the tri-droid. You just be like, nah.
Yeah.
I got a question here from Papa Trip.
Papa Trip, yeah, Papa Trip is a good question.
Come
The
on.
rumor of UCS Django Slave is correct for May 25. What other Star Wars UCS or MBS set would you like for 4/25? Well, you got really straight away for me.
Can I just start off with saying, and I don't know if this is talked about enough, but if the rumor of the price point of the Jango Fett Slave one is correct, it's going to be much smaller than the Boba Fett Slave one from 2015. Like, yeah, it's price points like $250, which is like 210 quid. I think it's going to be smaller than the Jango Fett Slave, the Boba Fett Slave one.
That'd be a shame because people who's got that, they'd like it pet to pair.
Yes,
with it,
I
you
bought
know?
the Boba Fett Slave one to pair with it, and now I'm like kind of a little bit disappointed that they probably might not match.
But that's just a rumor, yeah. It's not.
That's a rumor. Obviously, the final price points will come out.
It might
Like,
be one
obviously
of,
close
it
to
might
time.
be 2025. One of their surprises this next year. But it might surprise us.
What, with a cheap set for one?
No, with exactly the same size.
Yeah, that'd be
you
cool.
know what? No, actually, not to go back, but negative. About bad surprises. And I was like thinking of one. Sorry, was the continued use of cardboard boxes for minifigures. But that's as like right. It's like what really annoyed me this year, and I'm still seeing that, and I hope that doesn't continue next year. But I feel like
and we didn't see paper bags, all right? At least I didn't. Not that I built a lot this year, but still no
Makes
paper
me
bags
laugh,
in set.
Baragdur is the only one that I've had paper bags in.
Because obviously you got no Jang, yeah. You watch.
Mm.
He makes
Watch
me
him
laugh
play,
because he says they're paper bags but with plastic lining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was opening. Well, what set was it? I think I've had 2 sets that are paper. Barragdo was one, and it was the barge, obviously, the sail barge. And I was opening them, and inside, you get like little bags inside the bigger bags. The little bags were plastic, and I was like, "All right."
I make sets with a little lad that I work with, who's special needs, and that's one of our games. We open a paper bag, and I go, "What's inside? Is it a paper or a plastic bag?" Yeah, I've had like the last set, Yavin, that was all plastic. But the one before that, the Infiltrator, I think that was paper. It just depends. Our door was all paper, but I think the American ones are all plastic, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't think they haven't got the distribution over there yet. I mean, they still do plastic straws, which I'm really excited for.
Dirty label all over it about the battery.
I'm really excited next year to go to a fast food restaurant at Brickworld and get a plastic straw in my drink. It's going to be absolute essence.
Aye, because they just turned up
Bring back
bloody
some
paper
memories.
mache here. It's just you're drinking a McDonald's milkshake and it's like
Soggy, yeah. You end up at stand to ingest the straw as well, like.
oh, there's extra 7 calories.
The bottom starts sucking in on itself. It's kind of like the alien going out of the hole in the ship, when it's like that. No,
Muttley said he's opened 35 battle packs already so far today, not one paper bag.
He said there, like, they'll be open by the end of the stream, just sorting the clones for now.
Yeah.
So before the end of the stream, bearing in mind we're hoping to finish about 9 o'clock, I need a picture. Matt send it through to me on Instagram, and I'll try to flash
Pixar,
it
it didn't happen.
No, I want to know, is Motley the kind of guy, like, when I this is a new trend, is to store minifigures with the kind of separated like that, a little bit, that gap. I hope Motley's not that kind of guy. Having the heads, like, is like, oh, that's horrible.
Separating them, yeah. But to go back to
get him on one day. I know he won't show his face, but
it's Papa Trip, yeah.
Is it Papa Trip?
Yeah.
Right, Papa Trip.
Yeah,
so go back. I've just been having to think about this because I didn't know the answer straight away, but I do tend to find that the second half of the year, I might be wrong because I don't buy UCSs, but the second half of the year tends to be the kind of anniversary-ish or the TV show sequel. So the original trilogy is first, right? But the second half of the year is usually everything else. But obviously, potentially they're doing it the other way around, or I'm assuming that because obviously Django Slave One is sequel. But in terms of it being Revenge of the Sith, I like to think that they'll do something for that as the back half. That's the only thing I could probably guess at the moment.
Last year they did 2 OT ones, didn't they? Last year.
Yeah, I think the way it goes is the May 4th promo. The May 4th UCS is typically the cheaper one.
Yeah.
And the one later in the year, like I think back to 2021 when we had free UCS sets. I believe.
Lego always changed.
Is
it's always going to be this year and that? No, they always.
I'm a bit out of the loop because following the ACOB Discord can be absolute graft sometimes.
Tell me about it. Yeah.
And there's a lot of talk, a lot of chatter about an MBS set next year that was going to replace, or supposed to replace the Cantina. So, has anyone heard anything on what that is supposed to be?
Well, the only rumor I've heard, is obviously the Ewok village.
Yeah, Ewok or Endor put together.
Yeah. And then but then some people have said, and I don't think this is true. They said, "Oh no, it's not now because it's being replaced by the buildable Ewok." I was like, "No, it's not. That's a completely separate thing."
No, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I'd like it to be the Ewok village, but
How long do you think it will be before we get a rumor of what next year's direct-to-consumer set's going to be? Because we had it spoiled for us last year because we had what are they called? That survey thing came out that did the sail barge.
I'd like it at least after May. I think I like rumors, but not leaks, but not too early. So after May.
Yeah, like how we knew about the Venter, but we didn't get pics till we got Ryan's video before we got anything else. When you got it from Singapore, was it Singapore, Malaysia? What the fuck you got it from?
It was somewhere out there. I know that he did the video on April. Was it April Fools or April of 2023? basically confirming it, and then. But that set didn't come out for like another 4 or 5 months.
Yeah,
Like, was it? I think it was Malaysia. I think, yeah.
I think it
That
was
cool,
Malaysia.
That was cool.
Yeah.
But
UCS Sandcrawler.
Oh, you know,
Just
I
throwing
want to
that-
buy the old. I want to buy the old one, but it's that brittle brown that I don't want to have to mess about with.
Hmm.
Do you want to see? Hang on.
Oh, he's on a mesh. Oh, he's got his pajamas on.
The updated must buy, want buy list.
It's everything, isn't it?
It's basically everything. It's basically every other UCS set, and then like all loads of random other sets I want.
Have you got the Naboo N1 Naboo on the UCS version?
No, I don't want it.
See, that's the only one I
It's,
probably
all,
would.
it's on the, you know, the. It's not a priority.
I can't see Gabby's dollhouse on there.
Well, actually, on the back is all the other. I'm joking. But yeah, that's like basically it all came about. Sam was like, "Oh, I need you to update your list because I'm gonna buy you a Christmas present." And I was like, "Yeah, all right, sound." So I just felt like every expensive set there has ever been on that.
Ah, yeah. What did you get last year? I'm trying to remember.
I got a sealed TIE Fighter UCS.
That's it. That's it.
And she's-
I asked
she-
my kids for the UCS 8080. I will not tell you what they said back to me.
Get fucked. What? Sorry.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Not quite, but
And I got this Chaos. Anyone has a guess on what set this is going to be?
Wait a sec. Let me full screen you.
What's the one set I have that I haven't displayed in a year?
The Falcon, is it?
Yeah, that's the UCS Falcon, all sorted out by part type.
I remember watching your videos when you were taking
You just,
it apart.
you just have to hopscotch into the room, do you? Or...
Yeah, basically.
well, at least you didn't do it like. There's those people that do it where they have like every single piece organized into a frame. All the greys, yellows, and then
Oh.
that's diabolical. It looks cool for Reddit upvotes or whatever, but it's just
Get a job. Get a job, innit? Get a job.
Build the damn thing. This is different though. This is better. I'm like, right, that's fine, but this, oh my god.
It's like, ASMR, baby.
Is that just
That's
the is that
That's
just the
just-
Technic rods?
Yeah, that's just the Technic pins.
Oh, nice. Yeah, they do
If
feel
I have
pretty
to
good
take a
at that.
set apart, I have to do it backwards. I actually get the instructions out.
I did that for the I did that for Mos Eisley Cantina. I reverse built it and it's all ready to go.
No. So going back briefly to something Slurpy said, I've had a chance to kind of digest it now because my brain's working like my microphone was earlier. So, so do you think, right? This is just a question for, I guess, everybody in the panel. Do you think that you mentioned that they've gone to paper or cardboard for the minifigs, and obviously, you know, the community has found a workaround for that now, so we can work out what the fig is. Do you really think that the reason they stopped it, because there was a lot of talk, the reason they stopped it was because of people were grubbing them and they could find out, so therefore they weren't buying as many? Or was it more to do with the recyclable packaging? Because what I'm saying is now that we've made it clear that we've found a way around it, will they change it again? Put it in a steel box or in a glass jar or something like that?
Like these
Originally, it was
football,
supposed to be
football
like,
card pins.
Like a surprise, isn't it? Like, so they
Yeah,
obviously
it
did
is.
it.
Yeah.
They did it so you wouldn't know what was in it, so you'd end up buying more.
Right, but didn't they fob it off as
Mugsy.
recyclable packaging?
Yeah, I'm sure they did, but that's probably not the real reason. And they're probably really gutted now that somebody's come up with the thing that you can scan them, which I quite enjoy doing.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
worried.
I'd
'cause
argue-
sometimes we're a victim of our own success, really, aren't we? So
I'd argue though, right? You have to be pretty hardcore to scan a packet of, you know, mystery minifigures. The average mum or nan that's like, oh, that'll be nice for my grandchild, is just going to go, cheers, boom, on the till. And I think that's what I don't think they're really bothered by what we do as the like hardcore fans, but they're looking for the normies, aren't they, with the collectible minifigure series?
true,
Say though,
but
we've
I'll
had
throw
Smith.
back at you. Sorry, man, give me a sec. I'll throw back as an argument that I don't think the mothers and grandmothers were feeling the bags either.
Yeah.
So if the argument is that they did that to stop us, they haven't really gotten anywhere.
No.
Just
Yeah.
the counter, I
No,
don't
no,
really
no.
know the reason.
Also, like the thing.
Sorry, man. You were trying.
Oh, sorry. Oh shit, Martin.
Yeah, what was you trying to say, mate? Sorry, I cut you off, and then I cut Slippy off.
I was going to say, like Smiths, if you could say, because they usually keep them behind the counter, and you say, and they will bring them down, and they say, "Oh, do you want to scan them?" So,
Yeah.
And when I asked them if a lot of people do this, they said, "Well, put it one way. About everyone that's come around, only one person hasn't."
See,
And they're so used to it now. They just like, "Here you go. Yeah, let's go to the site, scan them,
you-
scan as many as you like."
I felt like an idiot. You know is it the Dungeons and Dragons one?
yeah.
I wanted 2 out of it. You know the
That's
I
what
don't-
I
the
did. Yeah, like
Falcon.
me, I just wanted 2.
Yeah, I wanted 2, and it was a fresh tower in B&M, and I'm the sad bloke in there at 8 o'clock at night, an hour before it closes, just like piling through the whole boxes, like ruining the beautiful display. Like, no, don't want that one, don't want that one. Oh, I found one, and the woman on the till right behind me looked at me in such disgust, as I was like, "Thank you." With my
You
2.
What a balance.
You go to somewhere like a toy shop, like Smiths or whatever. They're fine because they're used to but B&M. But I don't know about you, Padawan, but the one I want to get to, and the last one that I was right at the bottom. Literally, that was the last one almost.
Yeah, funny enough, that was the 2 I got were at the bottom part of the box, and I was just like, "Get out of the way."
I've got to ask
It's
what
just
2.
like I don't like. I've been a bit like a lot of the toy stores would have them here, like Toy Master and stuff like that. But I would always go to Asda because I don't think Tesco has them anymore. But Asda would have, the customer service till where you go and buy your cigarettes and all that. They would have the let me cook. They would have the. Funny enough, last time I went to Asda was maybe 2 weeks ago, and they don't have the D&D figures anymore. They had them for a week or so, and then they took them away, and then they brought back out the space theme again, which from what I remember was released back in April. They only released the minifigures in 4 to 5 month blocks. But no, I remember going up one time on a Saturday night, maybe about half an hour before they closed, and I was like, "Oh, is it alright if I scan these?" And they're like, "That's alright."
In my local Asda, there's quite a few open boxes, just left on shelves, flipped open.
But no, they were cool with me scanning them, and then I went back a week later, and the same guy was like, "You again?" Scanning them. But
so, Padawan, what two figures did you want?
I think it was the eagle one or the falcon one, what the bloody it's called. And then there was the dragon one. I can reach the dragon one from here, but I can't reach the other one. So there's that one. That one.
Yeah.
There's that one and the eagle with a big eagle head and the wings on it. That one.
See, I'm hoping that they haven't finished them now because I've been putting it off, but I need to try and find a reliable scanner app because I only want one.
Falcon
I want
bricks.
one with a little red dragon.
So I did that. What's that app that I'm first doing it? Brick Scan or whatever. I don't know what it's called.
Search. I think it was
Brick Search. So Brick Search. I did an update. They released an update, and I'd never had an issue scanning again. Before that, it was absolutely horrendous.
Right.
And
The
since
one
then,
I
I've
used
been
was
alright.
what you sent me, Matt, I think.
Falcon bricks.
Yeah, I got a B&M literally right next to my store, and they know me in there anyway because I've got my name on a banner. They've got a Star Wars 20th anniversary banner. I remember putting in a UK Boys chat originally, so I went and had a chat with the manager, and I said, "It's mine." And I keep going in there every now and then. I'm like, you remember now that get out, like we know. Yeah, don't worry. When we're getting rid of it, I said, but that it's 25 years anniversary finishes now, so come December, beginning of January, I'll expect you to be sending it to me. Yeah, fine. You're having it. Don't worry about it. So I got to the point where I pestered him so much, I don't think he'll sleep if he doesn't give it to me. So, but yeah, I go in there all the time, so they let me sort it out. But yeah, now that I think about it, I can't remember the last time I saw the Dungeons and Dragons figures, and I really need that little red dragon. So, although at the moment, probably get him on the second-hand market because I don't really want the figure.
I remember when they first came out, I said to you, didn't I, Martin? I said, "Oh, you're going to get that one for the little red dragon," and you didn't know about it at the time, I think. So.
Yeah, I don't think I'd cottoned on, but as soon as you said, I've seen it as well. As your cheeky little guy as well. It's not like an evil-looking thing. I thought, yeah, I need that. But anyway, moving on. So Oaktown, I can see you out there, mate. I don't know what happened. I don't know whether you kind of, had far too much turkey for Thanksgiving, and I don't know what's going on. But you're supposed to be hosting. You've supposed to be co-hosting with us. Don't know what happened. I spent all that time putting your face in the thumbnail after turning it into a resurrected Aha character, and you didn't even show up, mate. Shocking.
Oh.
So all your thousands of fans have come here expecting to see you, and they've just got us 4 ugly mugs instead. So
Got to say, Martin, absolutely brilliant. As you know, that's my favourite band anyway. Honestly, I laughed my head off. I was massive.
well, that was actually on purpose, right?
I didn't trigger first of all the black and white.
Because you guys were saying, you know, I asked for some feedback, and you were like, you know, kind of getting a little bit bored of the hip hop music with the adverts and stuff on Instagram. And I said, look, I'm just doing what tastes and what jumps out to me. So, you know, we've got a Megadeth one coming up next.
We need.
For Slurpee. So
You made my day, I tell you.
I need
all
them.
that, yeah.
Need some Megadeth, Faith No More, maybe some Death as well. Just get.
yeah,
just
I
get
don't know a lot about
Sludge
that kind of
and all
music.
that.
I do remember Aha enough to know that, you know,
Yeah.
everything just pretty much black and white. But
Number one fan.
Well, Muggsy.
Muggsy lad, number one
Yeah,
in the chat.
another one of my friends, Aaron, he watches on repeat. And I think he was at work during the week and he's like, oh, just listening to your podcast now. And I was like, oh, it's cool listening to it. But he must have been on his work computer watching it. Because he sent the photo of it on the computer screen. Like, you're going to be done for it. Like, what do you...
The odd times now and then when I've like popped into your chat, I've been still at work or I've been away, and then just laptops there, and I'm just emailing away, doing stuff, and I'm just like, "You're right."
No, I appreciate anybody popping in, listening, whatever it is they do. And I'll tell you what I will do is do a quick shout out to Nimble Saucepan. I had to reach out to him today on private chat because I've not heard from him or seen him around lately.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a little bit worried, you know. So, but anyway, so should we move on to something else? Because I know we're free-balling it, but what else did we want to kind of try and cover? First of all, the meaning of life. So somebody suggested we talk about the meaning of life, and the answer is Lego.
52.
I thought it was 42.
42, yeah.
See, the old guys know that one.
Maybe we should do a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy episode as well, because that'd be great in Lego, wouldn't it? And let's have a look. So
Never seen it.
Well,
See the original.
yeah, I was going to say the original TV show was okay, but it's quite a difficult watch because it hasn't aged very well. But anyway, let's have a look. So we've kind of done Snack Wars because you've seen my plate of goodies.
I've got a full Sunday roast downstairs waiting.
Oh, don't let us keep you, mate.
No, it's fine. I'm not hungry yet.
Have you made that out of Lego, that Minecraft thing?
No, I bought this from a Minecraft magazine when I was buying a Star Wars magazine because I thought it'd be funny for a video that I haven't put out yet. So.
Ooh, you heard it here first, folks.
But I haven't.
It's not.
But I haven't. But
It's not Lego,
I'm
no?
just. I'm taking a bit. No. It's just a plastic like thing, but it's funny for a video I've done. And but I'm taking like I haven't posted it for a week, and I'm not doing it for next week either because I've got a mad week this week coming. Work for 2 days, out on the piss for the next, then Germany for the weekend.
I was going to say, are they making you work out because they know you got 5 weeks off? But like by the sounds of it, that sounds like the start of it.
Well, this is the start of it, and then I go into 4 weeks off.
pre-game.
It's gonna be.
Nice.
But I'm already
Nice.
skint because I've spent all my money on presents. Shit, it's shit being an adult.
Yeah,
I'll just take that pic with you, mate, and threaten some barmaids. So what are we doing then, guys? Muggsy lad, mate. I love it. I love it. I read out that full verse as well you sent me, and it was like, how did it end? What was the ending bit? Because he got all but the last passage in, wasn't it?
Oh,
And
I get it because
If Cool Hang is dead, then I'm dead too, or something like that.
If there's a million viewers, I'm one of them. If there's one viewer, I'm one of them. If there's no viewers, I'm dead.
Yeah, that's it.
Aaron's watching now as well. He sent me a photo of my.
Such commitment out of our viewers. I wish we had the same commitment out of our so-called co-hosts.
Yeah.
Oaktown.
Ah,
Oaktown.
If you don't mind, I'm just going to swap you a moment because that's over because obviously the Boxer Boys.
Oh yeah, what's this month's Boxer Boys?
Yes, right. Okay, so it's December, obviously. Obviously,
We know what's going.
I dedicated the last one for you, Padawan. If you noticed,
Mm-hmm.
box of rings.
Yeah, love
You
it.
say you know what's coming.
So rings. I got an
Go on,
idea.
any
No,
guesses?
no, no.
Come on then.
Is it Christmas Boys?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Because I think I did that last year. But also I was going to just do it maybe on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, like a special. But no, I've gone for something. So it's winter. It's cold. Any guesses?
Snowy boys.
Snowy Boys.
A box of Hoff.
A box of Hoff.
I like.
Box
He's
of
got
Hoff.
the Luke hanging in there as well.
Hold on. So you got the Luke.
Love it.
You got the Wampa with
What's he holding?
PTSD
Oh, right.
pan. You got a couple of a couple of Snowy Boys. Slightly different variations.
With the dirty gloves, yeah.
We've got Leia, we got Chewie. That is the Snowy Chewie, but you can't really tell. And then a couple of Rebels as well, like an older version and a newer one.
Oh, you haven't got the what you call Snow. I can't remember his bloody name now. From Parks and Recreation, are we talking about? You got him in there.
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't put. I thought it'd be a bit, diverse and stuff.
No, I love it, mate. I love it. It's so diverse.
There
but
it is. Big box.
That brick,
I told you how versatile this box is. It's not just for normal figures.
That brick built Bantha though. Brick built
Tauntaun
is that smells on the outside as well, doesn't it? It's not as good as the figure one.
Of course, the little build with Luke hanging upside down. You know where that came from, don't you?
That's from the calendar year before last,
yes,
right?
It is, yeah. I've actually got the 1%, but I couldn't get that in there. But yeah, so there you go. December's Boxer Boys, Boxer Hoff.
Love it.
Yeah, nice. I like it.
Video will be coming on Instagram very soon.
Yeah, good. No, well done, mate. So that's two. So that's two channel exclusives. Before the real release.
Yeah, I filmed it today, but I haven't put it on. I haven't done it yet. I wanted to show it on here first.
We haven't got all the exclusive here, guys. This is where you come to find out what everybody else is going to be doing soon.
It's something I look forward to. It's something very silly, but I don't know. I thought other people might jump on it, but I thought no.
No, you found your niche, mate, and keep it going.
Most people just seem to be filling the box of boys with cloners and stuff, but I actually look forward to what's in Winnicky's monthly box.
I've got the same boys in there from the start.
I don't want to do a box of just 12 lightsabers. Or how many slots is there?
Oh, do you know what? I've actually got this. This will be coming next year. Is a little thing.
Box of 12 lightsabers.
I've got enough. I've got enough different Lukes to make a whole box of Lukes.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, you could. I mean, the way because the things are being released constantly as well. I mean, you could do like at the end of the year, you could do your best figures from the year. So that's another one.
Still, my favourite is because obviously it was originally Boxer Boys, for clones. But I think my favourite was a box of Stormies, where I actually had one. It looked like he was kicking one of the clone boys off the shelf. That was my.
No, it's good.
I missed out on the box, but I knew if I did it, like taking inspiration from you, Martin, I would have done maybe Favorite Imperial Regiment or a Classic Space, but I definitely would have done one of just like knockoff Lego.
Oh
yeah,
just
like I said, I've got different.
Don't get Padawan started now.
But obviously, I've done lots of rings.
Well,
there is. I have got quite a. I've got some avatars actually. They might be going in there.
Hey Padawan, do you know how close we were to lining?
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about which guests we were going to put in with each other, and there was a little bit of talk about putting you and Brick Sam in together.
Me and Josh was talking about it, and I was like, they're going to put us together. They're going to put us together, and it's going to go hot.
No, it's he didn't actually. He ended up phoning in the end anyway. Oh well, I assume that was the reason.
Be a show coming up soon.
But yeah, so I think he had the press engagement. So shout out to Brick Sam. Look, the idea of this community is if everybody liked the same thing in this community, and I can't call it the Lego community because obviously that's the whole point of the argument. But in this brick community, if everybody liked the same stuff, it'd be boring. It's just that
Can I
some
just-
people take their own opinions a bit personally. That's the thing.
Can I highlight a funny joke? Like, I have nothing against Brick Sam, by the way. Like, some of the stuff he does is pretty cool, right? But I'm not. Yeah. Anyway, there's a funny joke Josh put in. You were seen it in the group chat, and he was like, I think Sam had got his. He got the Venator, didn't he? He got the Venator on the Argos deal, wasn't it? Because it was really good. It was like a third off. It was a really good deal.
Yeah.
And Josh went, "Oh, you finally bought your first real set," and I was like,
You got a few laughs with that one, I have to say.
Aye, that was good.
No, look, we don't condone trolling here, especially other members of previous guests.
It's all in jest though. It's all
Yes.
fun.
Of course, it's tongue in cheek. And if it was me and if I was Brick Sam, I would constantly start sharing all of his non-Lego figures into the group as well, just to kind of be a troll. But then the problem is he's going to end up getting kicked out of it, so he can't really win. But yeah.
I should say when I mentioned like the knockoff figures, I didn't mean those Temu ones. I meant like, you know, Mega Constructs or Kobe, like the competitors. But they're still, they could still be seen as knockoff. Like, I mean,
Yeah, I don't personally see Mega as knockoff at all. I just think that I said it in a group chat. I think Mattel, who own Mega, that's not their main focus as a company. So it's clearly not going to be. It's going to be inferior as a product because it's not their main event product. Whereas the Lego Group is Lego. Like, that's all they do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's just no, absolutely. I mean, I remember. I think for growing up as a kid, it was Lego and Mega Blocks, but Mega Blocks was like the cheaper. Like, if you needed bricks in bulk, you could get them really cheap. They've gotten better though as time has gone on. The clutch power on them is really good, but they still can't match Lego's quality. It'll still take them another few million centuries. But
I think I certainly agree. Lego's biggest downfall as a company, in my opinion, is their morality. That's their biggest downfall. The fact that they won't do cool themes or like certain types of builds or whatever because it's morally objectively wrong. Like anything military themed. Yeah. The closest they've got to military is the Imperial Army. Do you know what I mean? But
and the Toy Story,
and the Toy Story figure and the Toy Story soldiers. That's the closest they've got.
The German military from Indiana Jones, to me, that was always a push. I don't even think back in the original way, I don't even think they were called German soldiers. I think they were called enemy soldiers. I think. Yeah. But you know, you watch the film, you know who you associate it, and it always. I agree a bit because Mega Constructs and Kobe does full out military, but Mega Constructs did Call of Duty and Halo, and it's like the weapons they used are very, very detailed. And the vehicles and all are like, obviously Halo, I know it's fantasy, but there is that based in reality. Like the military trucks are based on what was at the time. And then Call of Duty, I mean, it's literally just a reflection of real world, but I agree, Coop.
But it's like Mega are coming out with Fallout theme, and like Fallout's like one of my favorite it's my favorite game franchise of all time, and I'm like on the fence hard about getting the new sets that are coming out that Mega are releasing.
I've only seen the.
I know Pokemon fans don't buy it.
They got the Power Armor set, and they're doing the Red Rocket Cafe set. I think.
No, I will say I do have two Mega Block sets where they were my sons. They're up in the loft. They're quite old now, and it was it Pirates of the Caribbean ship, I think, and a ghost ship. But they're up in the loft, and they're all right. But I mean, my son enjoyed them back in the day, you know.
It's the sole reason why Lego won't do Order 66 directly. Order 66 because it's, you know, killing kids isn't really, you know, top of their list of sets they want to create. I get it. Is
that why they changed it to a microfighter then?
Yeah. Well, what's the closest we've had is that bloody
the
Keller and Beck set.
Yeah. But I think I'm just going to avoid anything. The box art of the what's it called? The new Arc 170.
Arc 170. Is that now a microfighter?
No, the other one. The
Plo Koons.
Plo Koons. Yeah. I heard that. This is where I'm getting my wires crossed. I thought the Art 170 was microfied again. Trying to track anything in the ACOB Discord chat is a nightmare.
But the rumor on the box art is that, and they show the Dragoons fighter in it, so that's actually a scene from 66.
Okay.
It's on Calvin.
But that's just a rumor, though. So.
I mean, I think like I could see Lego doing stuff like that. Like, I agree. I can't see them doing any Order 66 / Nightfall on the temple. I think that's all. Like they're. I always see people say like, I'd love if they could do the Jedi. What do you call it? What do you call the room with Yoda and all? The
council chambers.
Yes, like we have a council chamber set with Anakin and the younglings, and I'm like, you are out of your mind if you think they'll ever do that. And even at that, like I was always surprised as a kid when Attack of the Clones came out. They did Anakin versus the Tusken Raiders. Now, in Attack of the Clones, he slaughters him. Like he full on goes, and it's like they'll never do that set again. But the way that set was portrayed on the box is like, oh, it's kind of light and fun. It's like no.
What about the Order 66 scene with Ayla Secura where they just don't stop firing? They're like, empty the mag into her. Get it, son.
Yeah.
Or the scene of Shmi hanging, like, upset where she's dying.
Yeah.
Anakin going into the tent and she's there just like...
It's still insane to me that they never made an episode 1 Shmi. Like, it always... Like, they never made a single Shmi, ever. Like...
Oaktown's in the green room, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, we need to show some love to that chat as well, guys.
Hello.
Oaktown, there he is.
What's up, everyone?
What's going on?
You going, mate?
What's up,
Sorry.
Mate?
Just overslept today.
Oh, too much turkey?
Nah, I don't know. Just tired.
Is it
We're only winding
noon for you?
We're only winding you up, mate. We're only winding you up.
Sorry.
It's fine, mate. It's fine.
That's okay.
So look, I think people want to know what the outcome of the Box of Boys, and you could probably work it out in your head. The only problem is that once I'm in full screen mode on Canva, I can't find a way of getting back into StreamYard without closing full screen mode. And when you're out in Canva, it shows the presentation as complete, so you can see all 4 of the answers. I wanted it to be kind of a surprise.
I think I know the result. I'm not going to be impressed, am I?
I can't work it out, so unless I ask everybody to close their eyes for a couple of seconds, I don't know how else to do it.
I'll be good. Diligent.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
Yeah, but he can't see.
I've got it up full screen, right? With just the 1, 2, 3 empty. But now I can't get back into StreamYard. There's no Windows button on there. Where's the frigging Windows button to get the bar on the bottom? Come on. I'm just gonna have to. You guys are just gonna have to see it briefly. I'm not sure how else to do it, unfortunately.
Oh, look away.
Yeah, just holler out some chat for a sec while I sort this out, guys.
Look at my Christmas jumper. There you are.
I like it. Rate it.
I've got one with Vader holding presents, but I can't find it anywhere.
I think the one Christmas Star Wars sweater I have it's Imperial themed, but it shows like it's Vader on it, but Favre Christmas. And I think, all right, it's playing into all the Daddy Vader puns and all, and have a Merry Christmas and all that.
I think I've got a similar one. It's Darth Vader's helmet, loads of like the snowy bits around the side of it, and then it says, "This is my happy face" or some shit. That's.
So how did Vader know what he got for Christmas?
Go on.
Because he felt his present.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, come on.
That's it.
I love it. Love the dad joke.
I thought you knew that one.
Right, can you guys see that?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not looking.
I can see it.
Oh, I can see that now.
It's empty now. Yeah, it's empty now. For some reason, it was just it was showing it full. But anyway, so
Yes.
Yes, we've trimmed off, unfortunately, a little bit of the original thumbnail here, but you get the gist. This is obviously a thumbnail. A thank you to everybody who joined or phoned in, and obviously we had some other mystery guests who don't appear on the thumbnail, which is Ostiff and Will's Brick Productions, or Will, aka Will, I guess. So thanks to everybody, and our number 3 spot was the Snowy Boys.
Two of us had number 1, so I guess it was going to be 3.
Oh,
And
that one.
the Kashyyyk Troopers. So it was a joint 3rd position. I can't remember how many votes each. I want to say 3 or 4. So that was 3rd
Maybe
position.
Matt had it as number 1, the Snowy Boys. But...
yeah.
Yeah. Anybody want to hazard a guess on number 2?
Yeah, the
Number 2 is a 501st
Raiders.
Battle Pack. The first one.
You think?
the 501st one. Yeah, the
Oh, the Super Battle Pack.
Actually, this-
it's the other way around then.
Yeah.
I would have gone. Yeah.
It lost out by 1 point. And yeah, 501st was number 1. The ultimate. So you heard it first, everybody. The ultimate, the best battle pack of all time, as judged by some of the best names in the Lego community, as well as our good selves. Yeah, it was the
Let's be fair,
501st.
there's only one because it didn't have helmet holes, let's be honest. Let's be real.
Yeah, that was the.
If-
I think I said to Sean, or I tried to say to Sean, that this was M&R's swan song because he thought had to get this set made, and whether that's actually true or not, I don't know, but we can all say that. And then it was also the end of a helmet holes, which he's also been canvassing for. So I guess it's kind of ironic.
Being bigger, having more in them. Kind of,
Yeah, I think
4 of each. Would they be? Yeah.
I don't know.
Only 2 clones
But
and 2 clankers.
We didn't want to add too many sort of
I'm
politics
just
to
being
it.
a
That's
big
essentially
OT fan.
yeah. But what do you think, guys? No big surprises there, is there really?
I wouldn't say
No,
I,
I-
any big surprises.
I guess the top 3, but just ran the wrong way.
Yeah, I think the only thing for me is I was really surprised, even though I didn't vote for it myself, was that the Elite Clone Trooper battle pack wasn't in there, because I still think that's such a great battle pack
Do you mean
with that Arc Trooper.
oh,
It's the Elite
yes.
Clone Trooper battle pack. Is that what it's called? With the
It comes with the Arc Trooper,
It's a-
the Arc
oh,
Trooper,
yeah.
and 2 commandos.
Commando droids. That's right.
That Arc Trooper fig is like the most underrated, undervalued clone figure ever.
It's got
Yeah.
everything in it.
Such a beast.
I've got
It's
like
just so
4 of them.
beefy. It's got everything. It's got every
Yeah.
accessory you can think of.
And the helmet,
Yeah,
they're
I
like
dunno.
phase 1.5, like the mashup Arc Trooper helmet is like ooh.
So
And
we
it always
didn't see
gets
that
brought up.
helmet. Didn't see that used
Never.
anywhere else, did we? That
Never.
it's crazy.
What an
I
absolute
don't know,
waste
I
because.
wonder why that was the birth and death of it. It's crazy.
But Lego Star
Every day
Wars
you come
does
on
that,
stream
where
and talk
you
about
literally will
helmets.
you'll get one-off molds that are just used in one set, and that's it. Just they'll be lost to time, and that's a helmet I think that they should have brought back in some regards. I know that battle pack kind of got. I don't want to say it got shit. I don't think that, but that actual commando or whatever, he is like a named clone in the TV show, but to me he's generic enough anyway that passes. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
It's-
There he is.
Yeah.
Don't focus on me, Gary. There he is.
Happy days.
It's a straight up
Love it.
monster.
It's honestly the best fig, the best clone trooper fig. It's incredible.
Yeah.
For
Maybe we do the
Quite
best
like the
clone
other one
trooper
as well
next
that
year.
Nobody talks about this.
yeah, I already know what mine is. But
Well, next October then, guys. Oh, unless we can try and do it sooner. It was a lot of work, but maybe do the best clone trooper from a battle pack.
we were going to do.
That might narrow it. That'll narrow it down a bit as well, then, won't it?
Didn't we think about doing an episode on what clone legion we wanted to see? Because they were so like
Yeah,
Like,
we tried to
Clone
do
Troopers
it,
are
and
like
we kind of.
Crayola, like there's so many colors, like there's so many design. You know, there's
The one
Well,
thing I
and
do
I-
agree with Ryan is that how we haven't had oh my god, the name's fell out of my head. What are they called? The ones that kill Kiadimundi.
Wolfpack?
commandos, the Space
Oh
Marines,
no, the oh god,
Oh, it's pulling out of my head.
the Space
Yeah.
Marines.
Marines.
No.
Yeah, it's Marines.
Yeah, Galactic Marines.
Galactic
Galactic
Marines.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
Galactic
Space
Marines. How we haven't had Galactic Marines or what's the other one? Republic Commandos. Like, how
Yeah.
have we not had them figs made yet? Is insane. You've literally got you could do the Galactic Marines, just recolor the Snowtrooper ones.
No, what do you think about
So-
that? Do you think if they did the
Clone
Galactic
Wars, though, 'cause
Marines,
they
they would
weren't- I
have
mean-
to? Would they have to dual mold that headpiece though for the Snowtrooper because they've got the maroon? With
Yeah, they would have to. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you know, I definitely did this as a kid, trying to do them Marines. I got a Sharpie.
Sharpie.
And just did dark eye, but then it's like I don't actually have any minifigure bodies that match, you know, that color of pen. But
Are you showing in the Clone Wars? Because I know.
Yeah, they are. They are. They are.
'Cause
I just
in,
pulled it up.
Revenge of the Sith, it's only like if you blink your eyes, they're gone, aren't they?
Yeah.
You don't see them very quickly, very much. But...
Cooper was there, obviously. I don't even know why we tried
Yeah.
to guess when we got Cooper in the chat. So to have Cooper's
know what?
brain
I think my love of
or a
clones,
brain.
like, is from the Battlefront 2 game from 2005.
Oh.
That's why I like like it's like, oh, I love the Galactic the Marines, and like they're only in the film for, yeah, as you say, Martin, like just you blink and you literally miss them, you know.
Shoot one of my favourite
That's
Jedi's.
That's why I can't see them ever doing that like OT set or whatever is on that planet on my Guido, because it's only there for a brief moment, and I can't see
But
the wide appeal personally for it.
But then they've made the midi-scale acclimator, which is like, you know, it's not the first ship you think of when you think of that style of ship. You think of the Venator. You know what I mean?
I
You don't
agree.
think of the
I agree.
acclimator.
Hmm.
So the rounds, the argument of them not doing niche sets is bollocks, to be honest.
Well, look at the oh god, what was it? The gunship. That's an unusual one, wasn't it? The red one they brought out.
Oh, the
Coruscant Guard,
Coruscant Guard
Guard.
gunship.
Yeah.
UT-80, that's it, Cooper. Thank you.
But they bring the
There was-
Marines
there-
out, yeah, with Caliud, you know, shooting. Then they should bring out the other set as well, where they can't think of her name now. The Jedi with the
Ayla Secura.
shoot her as well. So yeah, have,
They don't just shoot her; they absolutely mag
Yeah.
dump her.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, of course,
Crazy.
that's what you were talking about earlier. Sorry.
Yeah.
We
Cooper, you coming on?
And they-
Cooper,
and
you
they-
coming on the show one day or what?
And what's his name? Commander. What's his name? They were
Commander Blythe?
Commander Bly and Ayla Secure were smashing as well. So you know. Subconsciously he is crying inside, and he's absolutely emptied the mag on her.
But he went full NPC though.
So
when
he
got
was
that order.
smashing her. Did you say?
Yeah, in the canon, he's
Oh, I didn't know, but right.
Naughty, very naughty.
I think even in season 1, the clones, like, there was definitely episodes where the clones there's a defective clone who had a family and all, and like Ryloth or some planet, and it's like, yeah.
Oh yeah,
One of those
the
planets, I was like,
yeah, he went
Yeah.
left.
He went-
yeah.
yeah.
He featured in the Bad Batch as well, didn't he? He was in Clone Wars and Bad Batch.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
What's his name, Coop?
Yeah.
Oh,
And I want the grid reference to where he
I've
actually lives
seen
on that
it,
planet.
So I bloody well should know it, but I can't. I love the Bad Batch. What's that?
I want the name
I
of
know,
his
I know everything
wife.
about Star Wars. I'm just trying to remember it is my problem.
Yeah.
So one thing I would like for a set, I know in a previous episode we did a dream sequence set, so it wasn't based on any realistic what's going to come out like we did earlier. This was just purely if you could choose, and they have to make it. We did an episode, we chatted about that for a little bit. One thing I never thought of, which I've been saying from day one I like, is a training scene. So when the clones are training, and they this is where the idea for Clone Force 99 comes out, because if you remember, Clone 99, he's a bit kind of, I want to use a political term, he's defective, that's the right term. And he's helping to train, so that's when you've got Fives and Echo and all the rest of them as a kind of group. And they got their kind of helmets, which aren't like full helmets, so you can kind of see part of their face. And just to have that scene, which reminds me of something from like Gladiator, you know, where you've got that kind of open. You know that? Did you ever watch Gladiator when they got to try and make it across, and one of the gladiators up trying to shoot them, and they got to make their way across? It's kind of like that.
Oh, right. So I was thinking of the film first.
No, sorry, Gladiator, the TV show, where
yeah.
they're shooting like a polystyrene ball type thing, and they got to make their way across.
That they're in the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
It's like.
Well, so just like a is it what called Domino Squad? Domino Squad.
It's a bit what they had in the Bad Batch as well.
I think they did.
They're in a training place.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, they did. There we are. Coop,
that was on Camino.
Coop's locked into an episode.
Gave them live rounds.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. But that's Domino. So you would have Domino Squad as like a set. Yeah.
It wouldn't have to be a big one. I mean, it's not. It's obviously it would. If it had to be to scale, it'd probably be more like a Master Builder series. But I don't think we need anything that big. It just needs to be a bit like Battle of Takodana, that kind of sort of set. Something like that with a couple of features. I mean, I really want it for the figs, I guess, in that case. But I just think, I'm surprised they haven't done something like that. And this one scene or one entire episode. No, it was a couple of episodes of that arc, wasn't it? Anyway, that's just a blue sky wish list kind of set. But just thought of it now. So, he's on his last 5, Muttley. Jesus.
One that comes to my mind, and it's very similar to your style of set. So you'd have Domino Squad. I'd have Delta Squad, Republic Commando.
Yes.
Boss, Scorch, Fixer, and oh my god,
Boss.
I can't remember his name. Yeah, Boss, Scorch, and Sev.
Nice.
That game was so good.
Brilliant. I replayed it last year, and I forgot that it's only like 3 missions long, but they're like takes you like 2 hours to do each mission.
Yeah, but they're very gratifying though to play, and like I didn't play that until 2019, in the modern era of shooters. But the fact that you could switch between them, or not switch, sorry, but command, each one, was to me quite unique for the time. And I'm a sucker for Tamara Morrison's voice. Like, I think he's got such a cool voice, and that was around the time when they had different voice actors for clones, which is so strange. But yes.
Right, so wait a sec.
I agree.
I was going to put this in my Christmas list. I want to try and flag it, get an image up if I can. I may as well tell you about it, I guess, while we're waiting. So it's the new, for the Switch, because I got a Switch. I'm not a big computer gameplay guy, unfortunately. And most of these games I've never played. But just because you mentioned Republic Commandos, I just thought, see if you guys think this is worth picking up. Let's have a look. Nope. It's called the Star Wars Heritage Pack.
Oh,
you can see that?
No,
what do you think? Is that worth? So in there we've got.
You got KOTOR.
Jedi. Yeah, we got Force Unleashed, Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast. You got Knights of the Old Republic.
I'd say that's.
I think
it's worth it. The only pony game in that is Racer, Star Wars Racer. Pod racing is crap.
Yeah.
But the others are.
I quite enjoyed it, and then you soon got bored with it.
Because I don't think I've ever played any of those. The games I've played, and I'll probably predate all of these, if I'm honest, in terms of Star Wars, apart from the Skywalker Saga. $34.99 seemed pretty good. Considering
I think it's worth it. I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I'm playing the Force Awakens. Is it the Force? Which one? The top one.
Force Awakens.
Yeah,
Force Unleashed, sorry.
At the moment,
Force
but I'm a
Awakens.
bit stuck on it because I think my controller's not working properly. It's the bit when you're trying to force the destroyer into you.
Yeah.
And it don't seem to be working properly. So I think it's been controlled there.
That was like the him bringing that Star Destroyer down. That was like the first time I ever seen, like, you know, in Star Wars media, like, oh shit, that's what Jedi or Sith can do. Before it was just like flinging a droid across
I got the next
room.
one. I won't play it till I finish that one, so it's annoying me.
I don't think I played the second one.
It's like you got to think like live action. The first time in live action media where we've seen like brute force power is probably when it comes to Force. It might be wrong. It's probably slipping my mind. But in the Kenobi show, when he just stops the transport from going and then he brings it back down and starts ripping the doors off, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that's the first time in live action we've seen like that kind of brute force strength of force power.
Wow, I don't know. We did see Ray stopping that ship from taking off.
No, don't count.
Yep. Ray crushing the transport.
That's not canon, so we won't talk about it.
One thing I will say about that Padawan, even though I enjoyed that scene, but then you think about, hold on, why didn't he do that to the Falcon when it went off off?
Yeah, I think the point of the whole show is that I think the point of the show is that after that battle with Kenobi at the end, leaves him how he is when we find him in where he's basically like, you know, there's not much left because he doesn't. I mean, they're just trying to make excuses for the fact that when you see him in A New Hope, he's like some kind of, in comparison to what we've seen at the time, obviously watching New Hope, he was like this powerhouse.
Problem with that though, Mark.
After going back,
just before that, at the end of Rogue, you see him absolutely slaughtering people.
That's true.
That's a scene I want.
But not physically. Yeah. He's not physically. He's kind of standing still. There's no kind of like, I don't know. I don't ever like to call that brute force strength. That's kind of good lightsaber skills, maybe. And the most he does with the Force there is lifts a guy up to the ceiling.
Slams him to the ceiling.
I think with a bit of practice, I could do that.
I think the most insane.
Yeah, that would be a good set to bring out.
Oh yeah.
To go with
the
other
most
one.
insane thing for me, like Force-wise, was, do you remember the 2003 Tartakovsky Clone Wars? The 2D animation.
Yeah, the original like Clone Wars animation. Yeah. Yes.
Where they were literally like 4 minutes long, at best.
Yeah.
But the scene when
Disney, aren't they?
Mace Windu's on Dathomir. He literally fights. Hundreds of thousands of. He literally just goes like that, and then he goes like that, and flings them all aside. And I'm like, right, this is anime Jedi. Like, just absolutely, like,
it's like Jackie Chan punches, isn't it? Like,
because
they've even got the cartoon on there from the summer, the holiday special.
That's actually
the first time you saw Boba Fett.
Yeah,
that's good. What's it called? Is it Life? Not like Life Day. What's it? I can't remember what it's called now. Yeah, that's a really good animation. Yeah. But no, you're right.
They refilmed some of that for the Skeleton Crew, haven't they, or something?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they refilmed a bit of the holiday special.
But we'll
have to wait till tomorrow to see that.
Oh, Steph, I'm down and free to join if wanted.
I'll send him the link now.
Get him in, Gary.
Star Wars Holiday Special.
Link is there, mate. Go for it. Yeah, but what's the actual? Is it called like a Wookiee? The Wookiee's friend or something like that? What's the actual the animation?
It says it on Disney Plus. Yeah, I can't think what it's called, but.
Come on, Coop. What are you doing, mate? You had one job. Yeah, we know. Yeah, the Star Wars Holiday Special, but I think it's called something like a lifelong Wookiee friend or something like that. I don't know.
Segments.
Sounds very
Is
sexual.
there anything here? A cartoon as the faithful Wookiee.
A faithful Wookiee. That's it. I was close.
Yeah. What a new.
That was officially the first time you saw Boba, wasn't it? So.
Yeah.
I actually like that design of him.
So we need that in a minifig as well.
Well, that's where they got his. In the Mandalorian, they used that gun, didn't they? That's where they got the gun from.
Yeah. I like to see I like those subtle nods like that to the background. You know, all that kind of stuff. You know, little bits and pieces in there you pick up.
I'm just looking at that animated special, and that the design that they went with, hey, is so 70s.
Yeah. But it was still good, though. I mean, it holds up now. I think it's a
Yeah,
fantastic
but look,
little
it's
cartoon.
Probably the
book.
best thing out of the whole holiday special.
Yeah, well,
like,
it beats some episodes of Clone Wars as well. Anyway,
Pretty much.
so who got it?
Go on
Sold out
then.
everywhere. I can't get it.
I didn't get it. I'm not an advent. I'm a chocolate advent calendar kind of guy.
Well, I've been buying them every year since I started, and I also got a lot of the. I even got the one from with Darth Maul in it. Back in when they put the price up on it. Obviously second hand, but I've tried everywhere. I left it too late, but now it's sold out everywhere. So in the end, like I said, I've gone to eBay and I just bought Luke and Leia. There you go. That'll do. That's all I wanted.
This is
Well,
what I...
Did you open yours, Padawan?
Nope, mine is still sealed.
Well,
Should we do it together?
6 o'clock in the morning and open it.
Padawan, Martin
Yes, it
Whittaker
is.
brought up earlier, like, in the US, in the ACOP stream, they talked about finding the calendars for, like, pennies.
Yeah.
They just go on sale all the time. I agree with Whittaker, though, like, you hardly see them go on sale here at all, and most of the time they're sold out.
I've
they
seen
know-
them on sale everywhere.
Like,
I
I
think-
saw them on for $24.99, but I was waiting for them to go to $21.99, and then they just disappeared. I just can't.
I know. Last year Argos deep discounted them as soon as like Christmas was done, so they went down to like 15 quid.
Well, if they got any afterwards, then I'll buy one. But
I've never paid full price for mine, and I've always bought them way before I
No.
went.
and I've always
I didn't
waited,
buy it, my
until
mum
the week
did.
before December. But this year they just sold out everywhere. Just couldn't.
Are we cracking it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
all right, crack
I'm
it.
just cracking the
Well-
seals first. So one thing I started doing last year until I ended up getting hospitalised, and then when I was building in the bag, I know you were doing the same, Padawan, weren't you?
Yeah, I built all of them in the back, and they're in the attic.
I did end up doing it as well, but I think my fiance brought him into the hospital for me, and I remember sitting there, and I was in a hospital with I guess like aged people, but they were kind of like 60, 70-year-old guys.
Here
And,
he is, the man, the myth, the
and I-
legend.
Hey, how's it going, mate? How's Steve? How we doing, mate?
Weird.
I'm good. How are you?
what's up, Austin?
Love it.
He's gonna be my personal bodyguard next year with all this Brazilian jiu-jitsu he's doing,
No, dude. No.
folding people up like holiday sun loungers.
See you there. You go.
Dude, if we get there early enough.
You've joined the right time, mate. We're about to bust these open, but I'm just doing a bit of nostalgia. So last year, I ended up sitting in hospital, and my fiance brought these in for me. And I remember sitting in the hospital bed, just kind of going like this with the bag, trying to build, I don't know, whatever it was. And looking across, and the guy opposite me is just looking at me as if to say, "What the hell are you doing?" And I was just like,
Dude,
yeah.
if you only got that look then, I get that look every day, so it's just natural at this point.
So here we go, guys. Number one, busting it open. And we've got... Ooh! Anybody want to guess what it is?
I'm gonna guess
A
something.
minifigure.
No, I know
Negative,
what-
Ghost Rider.
No minifig.
Yeah.
It is a build. It's an OT build. And in colours we've never had it in before. In this size. No, in any size. We've never had it in these, what I would call correct colours.
But what?
Oh yeah.
Not really, though, we've had one. Maybe in the newest UCS. We're kind of...
Yeah, no, not in the. Yeah, it wouldn't look nice on the shelf if they did it in this color. Gives it the rugged look.
Anybody want to guess the contents?
X-wing,
No?
or like a retro X-wing.
X-wing, absolutely.
There we go. I was just going to say, there's the hint in the top right of my bloody box.
And I'm not even going to look at the instructions and try and build it blind. I'm going to
Oh,
try
no,
and build it just
I'm a
looking at the
spaz.
picture.
I'm a spaz. I've got to look at the photo. In fact, I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to build it in the bag. So,
Then,
Why are you gonna mute yourself, Beauty?
Unfortunately, my
does
head
anyone
is
really want to
first,
hear this as they're talking?
first number,
Oh
so I
yeah,
knew which
that's
one
some
it
great
was.
ASMR.
No.
Yes.
Padawan and Shulhan, Yuns are like, Yuns wanted us to surprise the advent calendar. Yuns don't know what's actually in all the days now. Not really.
No, they don't. What? Do we know what's in all the days?
Yeah, like It's online, like anyway, like it's when you.
Oh no, I like the thrill.
Yeah.
The thrill of
Right.
opening the door.
This is the great thing about living in the UK as well, is that you haven't got to get it spoiled for you. As long as you open it and then don't look at Instagram, it's not getting spoiled for you either. So
As long as the Aussies don't spoil it,
Oh,
the rest
yeah.
will be alright.
Great.
Don't have
I'm
any
quite
friends.
surprised on Lego that they actually show what's in them as well. They shouldn't on Lego.com.
Yeah, they.
I know
they
they'll tell
do
you
that on
what
the website. Yeah.
rules, but it does show you, and they shouldn't do that.
That's what I mean. Argon
But, guys-
literally went on there, like just to. They show every gift, which is like thanks. I'm gonna sue John Argos now for doing that.
Any pickups?
Oh,
Weekly pickups?
Yeah, I did.
yeah, I got one pickup to 2. What did you get, Martin?
Well, can you see it?
Yavin.
Yeah, haven't.
Where? Nice.
Only because it was 60 quid off for me.
Yeah, I missed that at the beginning of the stream when my
Yeah,
mic went
it
out.
was £60 off. But then
We
if
could
you
talk
put
about
in save 10, you got 10% off. No, £10 or something like that. Yeah. So I nearly
Mine-
went for the I nearly went for the X-wing, the UCS one. They had it there for 157, I think, and then you put in
Ooh,
again
wow.
save 10, and it was 141. And I thought, right, tomorrow I'm going to do that. I went on the next day, sold out.
Ah,
But I'm glad, really,
Ah,
because
man, I love that. I love
needed
that
to-
UCS X-wing
that would have gone into my, Chicago money. So. Oh, how many days?
No, I got.
Come on,
I also
Austin.
put
How
many
many
days.
days?
What's the countdown?
What's going on?
How many days?
How many days until
Okay,
World?
so are we talking like till me and Padawan land or the whole?
give us all of them.
Well, you
all
usually
of
do
them?
both, don't you?
Okay, so Padawan, we're getting there on the 7th, right?
Is that the Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for us to get there on June 7th, it's gonna be, I believe. Let me double check here. I'm opening up my app. It's 188 days for Padawan and I,
Yes.
and then for Monday landing, it's 190, and then for the big event, it's 195. So we're under 200 in every
That's
aspect.
insane.
91 for us, then.
It's gonna be here quick, boys.
I'm very
Yeah.
excited. I am so excited.
Still need to
I'm
sort out our
definitely leaning more
flights, Martin.
towards definitely going. Like I was like 60%, 70. Now we're in that 80% range, and it's like right. Just looking at Sky Scanner for good price. This is what I picked up, but I picked this up. It
Wait a
was,
sec. Stop, Slurpee. So, Oaktown, the only person on the panel now
Yes.
could be letting the side down. Are you
What?
penning?
What?
Everybody on this panel is practically going to be going to Brickworld now.
Brickworld.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yay! So we
He's
almost
got
got
to
a
go
full...
now because I've got that little present for him.
Yeah, but I know he was on the fence for a bit. So
Present.
Now, Padawan, here's my big question: the day you land and I pick you up, are we gonna roll around on a little dual pedal bike
Absolutely.
all
With
through
his ass
downtown Chicago?
I'm built.
We've got to do like a little montage, like that. What's that meme of Nicolas Cage and Pedro Pascal, the music in that?
Oh, they're what's that movie? It's where he's Nicolas Cage is Nicolas Cage, but Pedro Pascal is like a huge fanboy.
Yeah.
We need to do that music and of us just going around all of Chicago, like doing like all the like that just for a laugh. I think it'd be funny.
Dude, we're gonna. I'm
Oh,
filming the
Oh,
whole
yeah,
thing.
it's in the bag.
Made him
You
put
are
that
show
back.
off. I'm still going.
Done.
Did you build that in the bag?
I was going to ask that.
In
That's
the
like-
bags.
That's like the
Still
talent
sealed.
of.
You could still
Like-
you could still sell that though. It's still sealed in
Oh,
bag.
you made that in the bag?
Yeah, just built it in the bag.
That's
Wizardry,
not
dude.
right.
Brickfest build in the bag champion 2023.
Dude,
I
that's
was working 2024, so I couldn't
Yeah.
keep up my. Just
that's some
saying.
shit wizardry.
Last
And-
year I did all of them.
I didn't look at the instructions. I literally just looked at the picture of it complete. I mean, it's.
Oh,
not
let's have a look then.
Yeah.
Let me judge. I've got it in front of me, so I know if it's right or not.
You also did
Is
it
it
without
still
getting
wrong?
it out the bag.
Oh, Steph, Coop's asking.
Cool.
for your
Yeah,
feed.
no, I'll give you that. 10 out of 10.
It's the extra
Um,
pieces I'm annoyed about because I really want those extra pieces.
Yeah, I
Get
think we should
loads
do
of the
that.
calendars, don't you, as well?
Coop, I
Anyway,
think
sorry.
That's the thing.
Sorry,
I think.
Where were we up? Sorry, everyone's trying to talk at once. Slurpee, you were trying to show us your pickups, mate. And I cut you off. I'm sorry.
I mean, I just. You know, like they do the Chinese New Year / lunar tradition sets. They're always like great
Oh, yeah.
value, but it's like I'm But this is one from 2022 or 2023, I think. I got it for about like 50 squabs on eBay. And it was. I actually really enjoyed building this. It's very repetitive though, in terms of the wee stages, and it's in the other room. But yeah, no, I was kind of like, I don't know how long I'll keep it built for. Like, I kind of like to build
I
this
can't see what it is,
play
mate.
for a bit, and then. Oh, shit,
I can't
sorry.
see it. Can you just hold it up front center? Your camera's lagging a little bit as well. I've never seen that.
You
What
didn't
is
see it
that?
at all.
Yeah, but what?
It's the
That's
like the
not Lego, right?
Chinese / lunar. It is.
Is it Lego? Yeah. Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
can't honestly say I've never seen that box in my life. I mean, I've not seen everything, but I'm surprised I haven't seen that. Is it old or is it new out now?
This came out in 2022,
Oh right, okay. Sorry, I was thinking it was.
and that's what
Okay.
it. Like they kind of come in separate units, and then there's a center. There's a centerpiece that connects them all.
I was going to say, I thought it was a lantern.
Yeah, and had a lot.
Yeah, so I've never seen that before.
Go to Brickset, and if you type in like Chinese New Year, Lunar Festival, and stuff, there is a whole sub theme. And you know how people like to say Ninjago Key Kid get cheater sets compared to Star Wars.
Yeah.
I still think like these Chinese and Lunar New Year sets, I think they're on the same level. Like just the part, the price for them and the value is like insane.
I don't know what. I hope you're still playing with the Lego then, not anything else.
Yeah, what's it?
Wouldn't you like to know, you dirty sod?
Padawan, you better save it for me at Brickroll.
It looked like he's trying to find it.
Oh my,
My
god.
God.
Anyway, sorry.
Hold on.
Who
No, you
else
didn't.
had half a point? Go on. Ooh, is that the? What is that?
This is okay. So this is like the
Not the
first...
one. It's not the one I sent you. No.
No, it's not. I do have that one. Do you want me to grab it?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Yeah.
Since I didn't get a chance to enjoy it.
Yeah, I got you, dude. But right now, this
No.
is first gen Captain Rex in GCC. There's only 15 made.
yeah.
So he's first gen. But at
Right.
Brickroll, I bought him off Mayday for a good price. But then, with like the little microfighter Y-wing? Yeah, I just took those arms off of that Rex. Put it on
Right.
the way. And dude, you can't tell me this isn't the best Rex on the market.
No,
Is
you're right.
weapon pouch, is that an add-on? Like a separate...
Was that?
The weapon pouch, is that... It looks like an add-on.
Yeah, so it's like a...
Yeah.
I can't remember where I got it. I believe his name was Printech. But he like 3D prints and then he hand paints them.
Oh wow.
And it's just like...
Nice.
It's chef's kiss. And I also got the same... I won't leave you hanging. But I also did the same thing for fives. Traded my Jedi Bob to Tyler for it.
Oh.
What, the original.
Then, yeah, the original Jedi Bob for the fives. But I also got the Pauldron for him like this.
What's that on the front of him? Is that
Yeah, I'll take it off here. Give me 1 second.
an
But-
extra armor piece?
Yeah, it's a legit armor
Yeah,
piece.
that's what I was saying, Martin.
Yeah,
No, the different one again on this one.
Oh, yeah.
It's,
That's
bigger
cool.
one, but-
Yeah, that's smart. Oh yeah, that's smart.
I'm still gonna do a Mara, but I just can't do it at this point in time. It's just a little bit too. I mean, I could, but it won't look the way I want it to look.
No, that's
And
nice.
I wanted to adjust it.
By the way, just for proof.
Did you do it
Yeah.
too?
Done.
Man, you guys are just some type of wizards.
Yeah, we had a kind of little bit of a. I
In
wouldn't
the
say a
bag as
competition.
well.
Say again?
You made it in the bag as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not very.
I-
It's not very. What you call it, is it though? Like it's kind of that back piece comes off really easily, doesn't it?
Yeah. Last year I did every single one in the bag. Every single
Yeah.
one.
Nuts.
Same. I think they're still in the bag, actually.
Yeah, mine are
Oh,
still
and
in
the
the
year-
back.
And the year before.
And then I gently tuck them back into the box. Just get in there. Like so. And then I
Yeah,
shut the
it's
door because I'm a weirdo.
Go on, I'm looking at you. Go on, Austin.
That's cool.
Oh.
Cheeks.
It's baller.
So
It'll be
this is the. So
Most-
I was invited to join one of these groups on Instagram for some guy I'd added, and I think I'd been in it like 2 days, and my name came out on one of these spinning wheel things that he won. And
roulette.
he was like, "Yeah, you're the winner. You've won a figure." And I was like, "Well, I didn't even know what I was entering." So I was like, "Great." He said, "Oh, okay, where do you go?" I said, "I'm in the UK." He said, "Oh, it's going to cost about $20 or 20 quid or whatever to get it delivered there." He said, "I can't cover postage there, but anywhere in the US is free." And at this time, I didn't know that I was going to Brickworld for sure. So I was just like, you know what? Austin can have it.
Dude, if you want, I'll do it for a growth trip. I'll give it back to you.
No, mate, honestly, because I'm not a big figures guy anyway. I mean, obviously, if you could send it me to free, I would have had it. But I just thought, because you did at that shortly afterwards, before I'd had it sent to you, I was still kind of debating what to do. Is when I had bought the Brickworld tickets, and you'd offered to come and pick us up, and which really appreciate. So I was like, you know what, if there's the only thing I can do for you is that, then there you go. So. And I know you appreciate the figures more anyway, so it kind of made sense. So,
But I wanted to just say, for anyone watching right now, is it okay if I do a little free fig?
what? Sorry?
I'm gonna give away a little free figgy in
Oh,
honor
okay.
of Christmas. Everyone probably
Okay.
has, but you could always use a second. Good old Cody.
I still need that. Wait, what?
Nice.
Yeah,
So
I ain't got one.
here's the
Me
trick.
neither.
Whoever is the first person to guess the number I'm thinking of between 1 and 20 gets it.
17.
Nah.
Have we got to put it in the chat?
Yeah, you gotta put it in the actual.
2.
No, not 2.
Oh, I can't do the chat. No.
I'm going 1.
No,
Oh,
I
did
went
say
with
that.
8.
it's not 8.
We only have one.
It's just going to keep going till the last number.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Because I'm on here, I can't actually.
Got to put it in the chat because the chat is this open to the chat as well, or just the panel?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I
Whoever
can't.
knows the number of the
Let the
Baltimore
chat
Orioles
win.
player, I can give a hint to the
It
chat.
doesn't say where I can.
What the heck?
Whoever can
I'll have to
guess the
say-
number of Jordan Westberg has it.
Christ, that don't mean anything to me.
What's that? Say it again.
No, you had to be listening, dude.
Some an Oilers player, something
11.
Westbrook.
Jordan Westberg.
5.
11.
It is 11. Who said 11?
I said 11. I
30.
said 11. Did I
He
not
Googled-
say
he
11
Googled it.
earlier?
He googled it.
All right, you got it, dude. You got 11, so it's yours.
But
You
I'm
can
not-
hold on to that till Brickworld Chicago.
Yes, I'll
Wow.
hold on to it. And just for that, I'll just give it a little.
Oh, hell
Wait,
yeah.
Can I
wait
just-
a sec. I don't see 11 in the chat anywhere. We said in the chat.
I
You
know.
better put it in there quickly.
Oh yeah,
before
I did
do.
say the shit. Or even put 11 in the chat before you lose it.
Yeah.
Or put,
Oh, I put 111.
Oh, see, Padawan.
No, I put 111, but I piped it.
Beat you into it.
So,
Can I just say, because I was looking at the price of Commander Cody. He's not that bad. It's like 20 quid. However, I thought I'm gonna have a look at the price for the original Phase 2 Captain Rex. It is tanked hard.
really? What
It's
is
like
it?
50. Like there's one on eBay now, 60 quid, and it looks clean.
That's good.
My
Bear in
thing-
mind, I bought mine off Matty, and I thought mine was a good deal for 90 quid, and that was a hell of a
90
good
quid.
deal at the time.
I was like
Can I
super.
just can I just show something to Padawan a moment?
Go on.
Full
I'm
screen
sorry
yourself.
about this. It was given to me, alright, so it's not my fault. But it's not real, I'm afraid.
Oh my god,
it's just-
disgusting.
It was given to me.
It was given to
Bob.
you. It's fair enough.
What's his
He
pistol
was still
there?
given.
In fact, it was that one, Rex and is it Jesse, the one with the star on his head thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was
I-
given
Jesse,
them.
I feel so bad
Hold up.
that
They're not real.
Star?
But,
It should be a Republic logo.
well, it's like you know what I meant. Look,
If it's a star, it's definitely a knockoff.
I felt like a. Can I just say, I felt like a hedge fund trader when Captain Rex came out in the Venator.
At least they got close.
I kept hold of him, and as soon as the microfighter got rumored, I sold him on eBay for 180 quid. As soon as the microfighter got
You're
rumored,
one of them.
and then I made 180 quid off Captain Rex, and then I've got like 5 now in the microfighter. I felt like a scumbag hedge fund trader.
I just got mine in the microfighter.
At least you admit
Yeah.
it. But
Because you have to remember, I remember whenever the rumor of Captain Rex came out, there were the people online that were like, "My Rex is worth nothing right now."
People were getting
People
salty.
Yeah.
it's like it's
I
all
actually thought though that the Rex, the 2023 Rex, you said that the original Phase 2 Rex value tanked. I thought that would continue to climb. Because
So did I. I thought it would as well. Or at least stabilized.
I had a
prefer
good
that you
feeling.
would, but
60 quid now. That's with the pauldron. Looks clean. No
God.
yellowing. No cracks.
Padawan, I do have a question for you.
Go
You
on,
still have
Sam.
one of the Emperor Throne Room dioramas I could buy for me at Brickworld?
How about I'll top you? I will raise you, and I will give it you for absolutely nothing.
Nah, dude. You gotta charge.
No. All right, you can have it for a beer. Happy.
There you go.
Just remind me closer to the time.
What I
I've
was
got
saying about the community last week.
2 in the attic. So
I'll give you a
2.
bro smooch. How about that?
Yeah, cool. Sounds good to me.
Osta,
Censored.
if you pick me up from the airport, I can give you a Commander Cody Phase 2. I just won one tonight there.
Me and-
How many people can you fit in your car?
Dude, as much as you can. Oh, no.
Slippy might have to grab onto the roof rack, but we'll get you there.
I might take a truck so we can just hop into bed. It might be a little bit illegal, but we can make it work.
For me, it's Monday or Tuesday will be when I land.
Okay.
I'm still.
It was my best deal I ever come across. Tesco's January this year, they had throne room dioramas clearance £22 a piece, and I bought all 4 of them
That's
I've never.
That's great, dude.
because they had them as part. Have you ever gone into
I
Tesco's
feel-
and they got like they got a Christmas aisle with the gifts, that the potential gifts that you can buy people? And at the
Yeah.
minute, and my local Tesco's is
Adult
Harry
stuff.
Potter, so it's pure shite. But they had throne rooms and they were selling them for retail. And as soon as January 1st came,
22 quid.
they were 22 quid on clearance. I was like, yeah, straight into the
I
truck,
would've
straight
bought
into
a
the.
couple more of those.
And I think I got mine for like just under 60 off Amazon like a month ago, and I thought, damn, I got a good deal. And you're walking around with probably that's about a quarter of how much it cost.
Yeah.
22 squads.
just-
That is ridiculous. God.
Oh, I don't feel too bad though because the one I've currently got built on the shelf, I bought FPJ. So
The barge.
The barge.
where is he?
The barge.
I haven't bought the
Best
barge
set
yet.
of our lives. I think it looks. How much did I get it for?
The best set of our lives. I can't say. I'm not sure if it's in the mill yet. If Cooper wants to send me a DM on the disco.
What's this? Is this nugs that haven't come out yet?
Oh, I'm almost certain it's come out. Let me DM Cooper real quick. Cooper, let me know when-
No,
I did see one message saying that Falcon said that Lego 2025 is supposed to be like one of the best years they've ever done.
I hate pure.
for all those in the custom game, I have found the quintessential, the best ever custom I've ever owned in my entire life. Dude, look at that. Just until I get.
Oh
yeah.
yes. Where'd you get that from?
Wait, what is that?
So it's
cool.
Uno Rex, but dude, it's like even has the little booties going all.
Oh my days.
This is like
He's got a booty. Oh, booty. Right,
He's
sorry,
got little
man.
booties.
He's got an ass. I thought you meant he's got an ass.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
he's just giving it back for free, dude.
No, that's good. I like it.
This is like because my ultimate goal is I want to have like a, how Brick Shell, they have like the little like the 5 or 4 figure display case.
Mm.
I just want to have like the ultimate like Rex shrine, only like best quality. Have
Put his
little
head
emblem.
on a scout trooper as well.
Yeah, I need to, because this one's from Light
Return of the
Customs and
Jedi.
Cold Rex, so I need to find someone that's selling to Light Customs Old Man Rex, and then I need to find a really good custom P1, because I had to let go of all my P1 commanders and whatnot. I
Does
did.
it have to be custom though?
No, but I want it to be like the best I can get, because I would have used my Rex, but I had to let go of him, and it was probably the saddest day in my Lego collection ever, because I had that
That
Rex
reminds
since I
me.
was like 8.
There's a figure they
Oh.
should bring out. It's the beggar clone from Kenobi, the one.
Oh yeah, who is that? Isn't it?
Well, it is him. It's still whatever his name is,
Tamara Morrison.
the actor. But
Yeah.
he's got,
He
like, long,
played just a homeless clone.
yeah,
Veteran
with
kind
long ragged hair.
But
I still need to buy Commander Gree. I don't even have him.
I did get confirmation from Coop, so I am good to say. It is public info, but the set, at least for me, the set of my life will be the UCS Django Slave 1.
Oh right, yeah.
We were
I'm just
talking
worried.
about that.
It's. I said this earlier, Ostef,
Yeah.
that I think it's going to suffer from shrinkflation. So I think it's going to be smaller than the Boba Fett one.
I don't care. Okay. Get this down for the record. Get your pens and papers. Django is my all-time favorite Star Wars character of all time.
Really?
Always.
Why?
What?
Well, at least compared to Boba Fett, he is a character. That's what. Like, you know.
Well, for me, it's like I just
Even
want to.
like a version like that.
Dude, I would be
Version
totally
like
fine. I would be fine with that as long as it's Django, because that was the set I always wanted as a kid.
Actually, they would
I
go
never-
quite nice together.
And it's like, even I don't care if it was micro scale, it'd still be my favorite set of all time.
No, I understand because I'm like that with the Ewok Village. That's one set I've always. Yeah, I tried to buy the original, but I just can't afford it.
Because my all-time favorite sets would have to be the Jango Fett Slave 1, the original, which is there's only been one, correct? If my knowledge is salty.
Only one.
Or the Anakin modded Starfighter. Still need that one. I'm hoping to get it at Brickworld this year because I can. Yeah, like I can get it online or whatever, but I
one
want
from the original cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I could get all these sets online or whatever, but I want it at Brickworld. I want a good story with it. Like how last, I believe Cooper. Correct me if I'm wrong. You and I were going upstairs. Oh, dude, you just had to bust it out, dude.
I had to. It's been locked away.
Are you ever gonna build it?
I'm gonna build it. I bought it. I bought it in the fear that it would go up in price because the Jango Fett Slave one.
Okay.
And has it gone?
So I spent. I don't know. I spent $390 on it.
Yeah, it's definitely gone up since then. It's got to.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know the
And it's
translation
sealed.
USD and your guys' currency. So
$390. You're probably looking what, $460?
Okay.
450, 460, yeah.
Oh, you can get the Slave 1 for about around 400 on eBay.
So it's gone up a little bit. I think it won't. I think its value won't go up until the Slave one is the Jango Fett Slave one has been officially revealed, or we get pictures of it.
When are we gonna get pictures of the Ark?
Supposed to be.
The Ark was out.
Didn't M&R say it should be tomorrow?
When you get the other one.
The kind of caveat to that, Kulhan, is that a lot of these sets that we see, like Grogu or the other, I can't even remember. Some of them haven't been officially revealed. It's like some random toy store in Germany or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's
M&R
revealed by them. So we
M&R was.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I was going to say M&R said that he's spoken to the guy who designed it, and he said like 3 days ago, can't wait for in 4 days' time when a set that I've designed has finally been revealed. Like that, so.
That's the only one I'm really looking forward to, because I remember getting the original Arc 170 like 19 years ago for Christmas, and it's like,
have you still got it?
No, it's long been dismantled. Like I absolutely played.
I feel like I have to get it now.
Out of it, and I get it, please. Like even the
Lego
minifigure
librarian.
torso's all been chewed. Like that's how bad it was. But no, yeah, there it is. There. What's up, Jules?
sorry to interrupt, but I was able to score my third favorite set of all time for free from a very good friend, Lego Men 360, and I'm sure you can tell by. I don't have the instructions for it. I still have to build it. I know I'm slacking.
Turbo tank.
Yeah, the Clone Wars style.
Nice.
Sweet.
I have to build it still.
Got it somewhere.
No, he didn't give me the instructions, so I'm trying to. I could go on the Lego website and look at the archive or whatever and get it. Ooh,
The
Yeah, I've not got one,
swooshability.
so I was
The
thinking they were gonna,
swooshability of this bad
we get
boy.
the one from the bad
Is that-
batch, to be honest.
That's the second version as well. Isn't it?
Is it I think it's the second version, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the one I've
Did
got
they,
as
both,
well.
did they both come with Kit Fisto?
No, the original had 3 pilots and
The
Oh,
original was
did it?
2 parts, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, mine was the Kit Fisto one.
The nose was slightly different as well, I think, if I remember rightly. Only slightly.
I was looking at some of those photos from the original Arc 170 because it'll be 20 years when this new one comes out. And it's like, I still think the original one, it doesn't hold up amazingly well, but I think it holds up pretty damn well. Like, there's some sets you look back on and it's like, God, that couldn't. Like, that 2004 Millennium Falcon doesn't look great in it.
No, you're thinking of the one from 2000, not 2004. For the Falcon.
Oh, yeah, so still yellow figures, yes.
Coop,
Yeah.
love you, buddy.
Guys, I just want to interject here because I did say I was going to do this, and I would have done it anyway, even if we hadn't promised on live on air. But Joel, who was one of our guests, our previous episode, he also turned up for the All-Star episode last week. So I appreciate that. So a young guy, quite an avid mocker. I've met him in person. He was the first person I've ever given my autograph to, which was quite a humbling moment on a Lego brick. But he's the guy who picked the Monkeys battle packs. If anyone tuned in and got to see that,
I thought that was brilliant.
I didn't. I caught a little whiff of it, but I wasn't able to watch.
It was absolute class. I mean, anyway, so Joel Bricks is, I keep calling him Joel's. His name is actual Joel, but obviously the name throws me because I'm an old man. But anyway, so Joel, he's in the chat now, but probably because he's also live streaming himself. So he's doing a 24 days of live streaming through December, almost like an advent, but where he's building the Home Alone house. 1 bag, I believe, a day. So I assume there must be 24 bags, or at least 24 bags. And he's doing that live. I don't know how long each stream is going to go for, because if he's interacting, I know from experience, if you're interacting with the chat, you don't really get a lot of building done. But and he's going at 9 o'clock. I believe it's 9 o'clock every night, but every day. So he's opened the forum. I don't know whether it's to everybody, but obviously anybody who watches YouTube, I guess, it's open to them. For anybody to come along and join him in the chat, like you guys have done tonight, or not in the chat, on the panel. So to chat with him like on the screen if you like. Obviously, is kind of rights of admission reserved from him, so he's obviously not going to let people on that he doesn't really know. But I like to think he's met up and got to know a few people here. So I've said to him that most of the guests that we've had on, and you guys included, would probably try and join in and would be happy to join in, even if only in the chat.
Definitely.
But try and whiz across. I know the timing for you guys, he's in the UK, for everybody isn't ideal, but try and get across. Now, I've told him that I'm going to try and join him both in the chat and in person, certainly after I've had my operation, which is a week tomorrow. So I'll be laid up after that point. So I'll try and join him as much as I can. So obviously appreciate the support. And he's doing it for charity, which is obviously the first thing I should have mentioned, I guess. So say again, sorry, mate?
Good luck with that.
Yeah. So yeah, but good luck to Joel, because obviously he's putting some of his own money into it as well. He's going to put like 2 pence in for every like. So of course, if he gets like hundreds of likes, he's going to be putting some quids in for everyone. And there's a link to go over and donate to Mind. I know we've all probably experienced mental health issues, and if not, we know somebody who has, and therefore we can all sort of connect with what Mind is. I don't know if Mind exists out in the US. Essentially, they're a mental health charity. So yeah, essentially all I want to say, guys, is good luck to Joel. Hopefully you can all go and show him some support and some love. And whether it be in the chat, whether it be with a donation, whether it be an in-person appearance, sharing it on your socials, anything you can do for him, really appreciate it. Oh, it's 9:30 tonight.
I'll give him a little sub and I'll watch him while I'm eating my dinner after we finish here.
Yeah.
I just want to say.
Right, that's right. Yeah, because I remember because I met his dad at Brickfest, and I was chatting to his dad, and you could see he was on edge. But I thought it was just because somebody he knows is chatting to his parent, as a young kid would probably do. But it turns out afterwards that his parents don't actually know he has a YouTube channel. For whatever reason, that is his prerogative. But I didn't actually mention anything like that to his dad. I was just talking about his Lego and all the rest of it, and supporting his hobby and all the rest of it, because his dad was there helping him out. But afterwards, he was like, "Yeah, my parents don't know." I was like, "Right, okay, good job I didn't say anything then, because that would have been quite awkward." But yeah, so obviously that governs the reason why he's kind of not necessarily available. But yeah, 9:30. I mean, for us in the UK, that's almost an ideal time. US maybe less so, but yeah, guys, any support you can give him, appreciate it by proxy. And look, that's me done. I want to try and clock off, guys, but I did say 2 hours for personal reasons.
Can I just say one thing?
I know I'm not necessarily saying everyone else got to go. You guys can stay and chat as long as you like. I just I'm going to go myself. But yeah, Oaktown, go ahead, mate.
Okay, so I guess one thing, my weekly pickups, like I can't show them right now, but I got someone gifted me an ATTE, and I got a Dragonstone Shrine half off. It was $60 instead of $120. So yeah, 2 great pickups.
I saw that shrine.
Cool, Han. Can I ask you a question? I want to get your take on it while you're here still. And it's actually a question for the panel.
Sorry, yeah, just quickly, I forgot. I wanted to show this off as well. Read this book. I know not everybody's a book reader. Amazing book. Best thing that's come out of the sequel trilogy was Phasma, and this book is class. So picked up a hard copy for $4.99. I read the library version. Just saying. Anyway, sorry, go ahead, Austin.
Library carries Star Wars books. I want a membership there.
Mm-hmm. And you can request them.
I thought the best thing to come out was Babu Frick.
Yeah, in other circles, maybe. If he has a book, I might read it. But sorry, go on, Austin.
So my question to you, Kuhan, in the panel and anyone in the chat. So as we're closing out another year pretty much for Lego entirely. What in your collection has changed, and like what philosophy have you adopted? Like, is it like less is more, kind of like what Tyler and I are doing, or is it like only going after certain things that are hot on shelves? Like, what has impacted your collection within this last year? Like, if any knowledge is like, actually, I'm gonna go do this forward.
Okay, so it's pretty straightforward because I've always been a kind of limitations guy. I came into this hobby relatively late in life. But I've never exactly had lots of money, and with a family, they always take priority. But so I was like, right, no UCS, no this, no that. I wouldn't buy myself a Master Builders, but I've had one as a present. So I kind of limited myself to, I don't buy the helmets because I wasn't particularly enamored by them. So I've always kind of been limited with what I do and don't buy anyway. But this year, I think because we wanted to buy a house, and then next year we're planning to get married, and I'm just focusing on sort of family and that kind of thing. I told myself, no day one buys, so no full price on anything. I can't say no day one buys. Yeah. I can't say no day one buys because every year I've done May the 4th and I've bought whatever I've needed to buy at full price in most cases to get the GWPs.
Yeah.
But this year I've told myself, and luckily I was able to get the sets I did buy on May the 4th, which was day one buy, I guess. But I got them all with vouchers, discounts, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, and I've stuck to it because at the moment of the 25th anniversary figures, I said on a recent stream that I've only got 2 so far, but it turns out I lied. I've only got 1. I don't know why I thought I had the board in the Tantive, but turns out I haven't. So I've only got 1 of the 25th anniversary figures. I've really held back. So my main thing has been because financially I've got other priorities, and I've always tried to make sure that that's is a priority. That I don't pay full price for anything. And I guess in today's market that's quite easy to do. I know Padawan said himself that he's kind of held off on a lot of sets compared to where I would have gone nuts maybe 2 or 3 years ago and bought everything full price. So that's it really, I guess, in terms of, I don't know about any philosophy changes as such, but I think I have spent a lot more time building my profile within the community, certainly over the last 6 months, as opposed to showing off what I've got. Because there's a lot of that, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, because essentially
the ICK measuring.
all of us have a look at me, because we wouldn't be on social media at all if it wasn't look at me. We all have that, but some people more than others, and it can get frustrating. So I try not to show off, hey, I've got this. I try to be a bit more reserved with that, because I know there's people out there who can't afford things at all. Sometimes it's almost like, the spoiled kid coming in after Christmas. I had this, I had that, I had the other, and it's just kind of like everyone's like this behind their back, And I just had that kind of theory. I mean, like I said, we all do it to some extent. It's almost impossible not to. But I've tried to rein that in a bit as a bit of a philosophy, if I'm honest. So that's me.
I dig
How about the rest of you guys?
Yeah, I kind of have the same philosophy. I buy very few things at full price Jones, especially not big sets.
So,
because I started at 22, and for the first year or so, I went a bit mad and sort of going back buying retired sets. But this year, I was like, no, that's it, no more retired sets. And obviously, the whole saving up, for Chicago, I've had to change a few things. But it doesn't always work that way.
Yeah.
If you see something, obviously, on a sale or something, you do tend to like a bit jabbing.
Gotta get it there.
But I have stuck. Apart from that little thing I bought at Britfest, which is an old little retired White Wing, which turned out to have the completely different long figure in it anyway. That was only a tenner, but yeah, I did say no more retired sets now. So that's probably the one thing I've done this year. Yeah.
my outlook has massively changed. So I used to be typical only Star Wars, and I bought everything FPJ day one like an idiot. And then, so how I've changed is I don't buy anything full price Jones anymore unless it's something I really want. Like I really wanted the barge, so I FPJ'd that, and I had like £300 worth of points to spend. So I was like, it's a no-brainer. But also, I don't just stick to Star Wars anymore. I buy shit I like. All the Lord of the Rings stuff is an obvious no-brainer. I've also got basically the last 4 years worth of Speed Champions. I'm now up the Swanee next year because I'm a massive Formula One geezer and I love Formula One. So I've got like the Technics. What else? I like all the castle stuff. I've got the medieval, not in the medieval, what's called Viking Village, Blacksmith. I've got Indiana Jones sets coming out of the Swahili. And my other philosophy is don't buy sets to hoard them, but just enjoy them. So I bought the Bricklink Designer Mountain Fortress, and it will come out on a short probably the week after next when I start doing them again because I'm having a bit of time off and I'm going away. But I bought the Bricklink Designer Mountain Fortress, and I thought, I keep looking at it going, I need to build that. But it could be worth money. And no, screw that. I've just built it, and it's now on my shelf, and it's looking really pretty. And that's one of my big ones. Is don't hoard sets. If it's a great deal and you think, I've got like £22 for a throne room diorama, was an absolute no-brainer. Obviously, put them all in the bloody cart. But it's just don't impulse buy everything day one anymore. That's my big one. Like, I haven't even got all the anniversary figs yet because I can't. There's other commitments in life. My house mortgages them a lot more. I'm saving for 3 holidays next year, including Chicago. Just can't. It's stupid to buy everything for FPJ all the time, and it's all
the 10 speed champs.
Yeah, I'm going to buy the mega pack on Amazon, big time.
The 3-in-1.
No, it's on next year for the Speed Champions for the Formula One line where they release every single car. Amazon's doing a mega pack, like an Amazon exclusive mega pack, where you can buy all 10 in one set.
Oh, really? That's kind of
wow.
A difference in
It's not been confirmed. It's not been confirmed for the UK yet, but it's 100% confirmed for the US.
They can't not do it, can they, for the UK?
You say that, but US have been doing the 3-in-1. Have always done the 3-in-1 packs towards the end of the year, and we've never had them.
True.
Yeah.
Formula One is huge here as well, isn't it?
Well, Formula One is bigger here than it is in the States.
Yeah.
It's just
because they have.
That's the thing.
Go
Like
on,
it's,
sorry,
it's so
sorry.
it was so strange hearing Tyler talk about it on NACOB. It's like I'm not big into Formula One, but I like, you know, I like the cars even though they look like billboards to me. But Tyler was talking and he couldn't get his head around like Formula One being popular, and I'm like,
I
grown up
like
and it's
Tyler,
always
but
been
he is
there.
he is a human
couldn't get his
goldfish.
head round the other day about if dinosaurs were real or anything.
All right,
I've
let's
never
just scratch. Yeah, let's, yeah.
Did you see that? It was so funny. The last 15 minutes of the Figonomics, it was hilarious.
I love Tyler,
Really?
but he is the definition of a human
Yeah.
goldfish.
I've
Things
never
that
heard
there
that.
was no history before. I don't know.
I missed that. I don't think I've watched the end bit yet.
Oh mate, you
I tell you
got
what-
just go
While we're
on
on
the last 15 minutes. It's just hilarious.
I'm about 3/4 of the way through, but what I tell you what I did do, this is going off the subject completely, so sorry if anybody was rolling, but Sean did mention, because they weren't doing a Thanksgiving, and I wasn't watching that until the night of. I was like, we could have tried to cobble something together, but I was busy myself, so it wouldn't have happened. But we
Did
could
you
have done
mean
what we did. We
together?
could have tried to do something Independence Day style and cobbled a show together with some UK All Stars. But anyway, I was watching it then, and he was saying, we're going to probably do a GWP on the weekend. So
Yeah, they did.
Friday night and Saturday night, I set my alarm for like early hours of the morning to wake up just to see, because I wanted just a chance to sort of pop on or just watch it, you know. And they didn't do it, so that was a waste of time. But yeah,
When they start talking about the Da Vinci set, that's when you should watch it from. It's just hilarious.
yeah, I think that's where I might have got to actually. Yeah, they were talking
Honestly.
about the.
I'll just say, like, I don't know a lot about American history, but I know.
It's because there isn't that much.
Yeah, yeah, Look, all I know is that the Boston Tea Party was after George Washington, but Tyler thought it was before, and I was like, oh jeez.
Oh, you've seen it then, have you?
I watched the whole thing, and it was one of those moments where it was like.
We were in the green room on one evening, and I had to explain to him that the UK was an island in Europe. He thought we were somewhere in like the Middle East, and I was like, no, mate. I was like, and trying to explain it to him, bless him. I love Tyler, but you can tell he's the type of American that's like never. He comes across as one of those Americans that's never left his own state. Like that's the kind of geographical knowledge he has.
State.
I know that, but like that he comes
Either
across
way.
as like someone who's never been outside the United States before.
Neither have I. So
And he's young.
Most-
It was.
Well, I was going to say they got such a variety of weathers in their own country and things to do that I don't see why you'd ever need to.
But
Okay,
that's the one thing about the US, isn't it? Like, it's so vast that you never really have to leave the country to go and.
Yeah, you've got both extremes. You know, you got from
England, isn't it?
you got from
one place
sort
to
of
the other.
you got from sort of where Cooper lives down to where Oaktown lives, and that everything
Yeah.
in between, sort of thing.
the
So,
main word is nothing but corn.
right,
Where
guys,
are you in,
look-
Ostif?
What?
Like, what area of the U.S. are you in?
I'm in Ohio, so pretty much you can just landmark it off the United States. There's nothing going on here. You have a stupid college football rivalry. It makes no sense.
I just like seeing all the Ohio memes.
Dude, I can't stand it because I hate this state, and I say it every day that I'm gonna leave. I wake up every morning while I'm brushing my teeth. You know how there's those people that sing the national anthem? I say I hate
Live in
Ohio,
England.
and I'm gonna leave, and I never do.
Is it the state that you were, born, bred, and raised in, or did you move?
So I was born in Ohio, then I moved to South Carolina, then Georgia, and then all my military time was done in North Carolina.
I was going to say his accent should be able to tell he's got a Walking Dead accent, right?
Me?
Yeah, it's a Walking Dead accent, like that area, Georgia, Atlanta, that kind of accent, right?
Coral.
No, if you want, if you're a Georgian accent,
He's English.
No,
No.
but I think I can sense it in there, like
oh man, if you want some Southern twang, you're gonna have to really go on down there, down Bama, you're gonna have to get me.
I was gonna say you're definitely not quite that south here.
Yeah, you're not. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
You're kind of
I'm-
midway between, but you kind of roll those R's a little bit. So it's like Carl is like ha.
It's funny. Like,
Really? I've never noticed.
I'm gonna pick y'all up from the Chicago airport.
I'll pick y'all up, and we could go around my F-150.
In all fairness, I thought it was more central, but it's East Coast, isn't it?
Me? No,
It's-
I'm
Well, I know
I'm
where
a-
he moved to. Yeah. But yeah, he's top. He's right at the top. He's kind of like
Yeah,
top
yeah.
of
It's like
I'm by the Great Lakes.
Indiana, Ohio.
But you're on the-
I's, all the I's and the O's next to each other, right?
Sorry,
Indiana,
Martin, can you do that
Ohio.
impression again, please?
Was that?
All
Said Martin, can you do that accent again, please?
I was trying to think of something in a. Anyway, look, guys, I really got to go. You guys are more than welcome to stay on and chat away. It's
I'll
totally
stay
up to you. But because obviously Matt and I'm Slurpee have both got the con now as well. So, but one thing I want to do before I leave is do one more share
We're
screen.
going to go over 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I promised that I would be off because it's like the last day I get to spend some time with my fiance before the busy rush for. We both work in retail at Christmas, and obviously I'm off from operation, but she's not. So, so let's have a look. There we go. This was sent to me by Muttley about half an hour ago. In fairness, so he's done it. Well, I don't know whether I say he's done it. There's all the what are the
I told you he'd sling the third bag.
the tri-droids.
All the tri-droids.
I can see his DVD collection. He's got like
Is that
what's this?
Top Gun? Wait, zoom in. Is that Top Gun in there?
Yeah, I think that is Top Gun.
Both
There.
Dunes.
Lord of the Rings trilogy? It better be the extended.
He's got Lord of the Rings trilogy. Nice.
If it ain't extended, it don't count.
How do I go
Yeah,
up?
no, if it's not extended, it don't count.
I can't work out how to go up on
I
this.
need to
fucking
get
thing.
Is Motley
Get
still
them
in
again.
chat?
Lord of the Rings is the best trilogy ever. Changed my mind.
100%.
Beats
I will
any,
fight anyone over it.
any day.
Lord of the Rings trilogy, John Wick. I think he's put them there on purpose because he knows they're going
Second
to be in the
best
picture.
trilogy anyway.
Is
Yeah.
that Highlander in there?
Star Wars is there. Top Gun. What's
Dune.
that one?
Is that Highlander?
Ready Player One.
Oh,
I can't see.
Ready Player
Oh,
One's a goated film.
it is good.
Yeah,
It's-
and what he's done, look, is
Someone-
he's put Forrest Gump and Toy Story and all that on the side here so we can't see him. He's just put his main ones out here, look, and he's put all his guilty obsessions on the side.
Oh, how's Toy Story a guilty obsession? And Forrest Gump is great too, but Toy Story.
I don't know why I said that. I just the first like kind of
Toy Story
cartoonish kiddie type stuff I could think of off the top of my head.
No,
was,
like.
Toy
yes,
Story.
he's done it. He's done it. He's got all the figs made. Yes, Slurpee. I can't see any gaps between legs and bodies.
He's good. He's.
Just to trigger some people, I want to say that Toy Story is garbage.
How?
No,
And
you're on.
what?
No.
He's even put the guns in the hand.
Those Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 are
That's a hot
perfect
take.
films. They're
3
perfect.
ruined it. 3 ruined it.
No, 4
Who needs a
ruined it.
strawberry scented teddy bear to beat a villain? Just does not make sense.
4 did ruin it, I will say.
How does that
But
not
they do
make sense?
They closed it out nicely, even though it
They're doing
wasn't a
a fifth
single
one.
film. And now they're doing it again. I just think, leave it die.
Oh no, like after.
No, I'm looking forward to it. Do you know why I'm looking forward to it?
Why?
Because for the last 2 films, me and a few of my mates, we went to the back of the cinema and we got about 4 or 5 or 6 pints of cider and we just sank them. And by the end of the film, I was absolutely smashed.
Why?
So we look. I don't know. Because all the females wanted to go watch it, so we all went together as one big group, and me and my mate at the end were just absolutely like, shouting at the film like, "Yes, go Woody! Yes, absolutely smash the hell out of Bo Peep!" Like absolutely steaming.
Dude,
Does
I'm
your
gonna
cinema,
come across the pond
does your
for
cinema
that.
sell alcohol?
Yeah, in the Odeon
Aye.
down the road.
What does this mean? What does this mean?
Just a gobble.
You remember how you were saying you missed the cobble at the to do the show? Instead of Thanksgiving here, you missed the gobble.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't do that at Brickroll. You might get me too excited. Cool, huh?
What?
Do you see that? Do you see this, Padawan? Do you see this, Padawan?
Really? Well, on that must be on
No, Ultra Bricks is
pre-order.
okay.
Then.
Possibly. Yeah. Well, yeah.
'Cause-
I'm gonna assume so. Yeah.
Cool, Han. Before you go, I'm gonna show you a little magic trick. Are you ready, buddy?
Slurpee will be googling this now.
Ooh, this
What?
was my pickup for the week, by the way. Just saying.
Nice. I love that color. Nice color. I don't like Formula One, but I like that. Go on.
Do you,
Man. Let me full screen you.
Okay. So I have a little peso here, right? And I have an American $50. You gonna see his peso disappear, cool, Han?
I don't think so. Depends where it's going to.
These are rolled, so you know there's no funny business. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Blow on your screen, buddy.
My screen or yours?
Blow on the screen. Blow on anything. I don't care. That sounded really bad. Okay, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You're gone.
What?
It's because
What the
he dropped it in his lap. That's what he did.
Nah, I didn't drop nothing. You want to see the gun?
Well, no, because it's already gone.
Where's the
You got another
peso
peso.
now?
You got another peso.
I do have another peso. You want to see it? It's right here.
Is it that looks like the same one.
Ready?
Oh, it
Set?
goes inside. It goes in.
What?
Ah, he's put it down. Put it again.
No, it's still there.
there.
Right, go on.
Fair one. I'm convinced you dropped it, but it
Dude,
was
if I
clean.
dropped it, it would just hit the laptop.
See it,
And I
if
ain't
it
risking
dropped
that. This laptop costs more than my life.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
Ah, nice.
That's done my edit.
So can
Your
you
monthly-
guys
monthly
use
pack?
pesos there as well?
Oh, absolutely not. I got it.
Jeez.
You got more chance of using the ruble than the peso in America.
In
What?
Mexico.
Yeah, I was going to say,
The
Oh,
ruble,
Tom's
the Russian
probably-
ruble.
That
Oh,
sounds
Yeah,
like
yeah. Pesos are used like all over Latin America,
Yeah.
but they're
So
different pesos.
so when you go down,
You in
when you go
Mexico?
down to Guadalajara, do you have to? Do you still have to exchange currency, or do they take dollars there as well?
Yes, we have to exchange currency.
Ah, okay.
because if you're not in America, the American currency is just garbage.
So if
Freedom
you're
dollars
a-
count down there.
If you go to Turkey, which is like our Mexico, if you like, in Europe, then you can use dollars, pounds. In fact, they probably prefer to take pounds, but nobody's.
I didn't know that.
And they take Turkish lira, but yeah, they'll take anything there. But
Mad
I
at
think-
it.
I've been in Turkey, so
yeah, they put you on the spot a little bit, and they say, "Oh, but if you've got £10, give me £10," and you're like, "Oh, well, okay, yeah, give me £10." And afterwards, you think, "Well, hang about, that
Yeah,
works out
hold on.
double, that works out double." But that's how they
Overpaid.
work, don't they? So
I will say Turkey's on my shit list right now.
who?
Turkey.
Why are you overdone?
I've had 3 geese held up in customs there for the last 2.5 months.
3 what?
Like geese.
Geese.
For like
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu and stuff, or geese.
Mhm.
Like, or
Yeah,
what?
like it's been held up. For,
Geese.
Geese.
I thought you meant geese. I'm like, what the hell are you doing them for?
Yeah, dude,
Geese
I
and
just-
turkeys.
I'm just abducting geese. That's what I've been. This last
Oh,
week.
I knew it. When you said geese, I was like, right, he had something.
Oh, this is
What,
going
can you not
downhill.
get them in? Can you not get them in the states? No. What? Why are you getting them out from that direction?
Was that?
Why are you getting the geese from that direction?
So, it's called this website. The website's called Novaric, or however you can pronounce it. You guys might be able to say it more than I can, but it makes no sense. So it's called Novaric, right? Is that how you pronounce it?
Pass.
Novik.
Kick.
Never heard of it.
Kick.
They were,
Nova kick.
they were selling some shoyu rolls, right? This is like the bee's knees of any gi, right? And I'm like, shoot, because they usually run like for USD like $200 to $400 in American, and they were selling them for $150, and I'm like, oh, I'm stocking up. So me being a little reseller I am, I bought like 12, and they've all been held up there, and I bought enough for the entire gym to get a pair, and they're just stuck there.
Jesus wept.
Who knows if I'll
You
ever
need- Yeah, you need to get yourself an accountant, mate, because like you go from like I'm broke at the moment, can't buy this, to I've just bought myself 12 geese. Or is that the reason you couldn't get yourself a girl?
Oh, no,
Because
no.
all your
You
money's
get
tied
them
up
from,
in
like-
geese.
No,
You
so
can
like
get them from like 10th Planet. What's it called? 10th Planet Fitness in America, like Eddie Bravo or whatever. Does he not sell? them?
kinda, yeah. So basically what I did was like I showed the listing to everyone in the gym and they just gave me the money and I put that money in my account and paid with that.
Ah, fair enough.
Oh, so they're gonna be hunting you down now then if they don't come across.
Yeah, and like half of them suckers are black belts, so I'm just probably gonna get murdered.
Damn. Right. On that note, guys, honestly, I got a dip.
I'm also going to dip because I need to eat before I go to bed.
Yeah.
CJ?
That might be the
So-
goal.
Yeah.
Before you go.
Is anyone staying?
Yeah, Martin. Before you go, Can you message me your address because I'm going to send it tomorrow.
I will do, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for that. I appreciate that.
Can I give myself a self plug?
Of course you can, mate. Is anyone staying on though? Is anyone staying on?
I'm going to get off because I need to. What I said earlier, I need to talk to my cousins.
Sorry, Ostiff. You can. You're going to be on your own, so it looks like we may as well close it out.
Yeah. So
go on in Oaktown. Quick plug, and then we'll close out.
So I guess check me out on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, all under the same username, Oaktown Bricks. And I hope everyone has a great day.
You too, Oaktown. What is it? Like 1 o'clock where you're at?
Yeah.
When's the next Oaktown podcast interview?
Not sure. Maybe probably like either next week or maybe the week after that, or probably the week after that. So sometime
got somebody
in
lined
3 weeks.
You got a guest lined up?
No.
There's a whole page of him here, mate.
I know. Yeah.
Got you, dude.
I like the idea. I was the most recent. I shocked the system so badly that you haven't been able to do one since.
About what?
I was the last one that you did back in October, and you haven't done one since because they were quite steady.
Was
it?
I just ruined it. I just took so much there.
Nah, it's just I've been busy, but I'll bring it back soon.
Yeah, there you go.
Can we do?
These people are all up for it, I'm assuming so.
No. Yeah, I definitely plan on inviting all of y'all.
And then I do have a video coming out this week. My hiatus is done.
Cool.
Nice.
Right then, guys.
Mayday review.
I'm just going to
say this is
shout out because obviously if he watches it on replay, what I said earlier, Mark. So I just want to shout out to my cousins and my thoughts are with you. That's all I can say. I don't want to say too much.
Yeah.
Dave and
For
Paul.
your cousins, buddy. For your cousins, yes.
Yeah, much love to Martin's family, and obviously our thoughts with you at this time. So yeah.
Even my Martin says his thoughts. My Martin.
What is that? What is that?
It's
It's
my
a
girlfriend
chicken.
made it. Yeah, my girlfriend made it for me. It's a chicken. She
Is
crocheted
it
it.
It's a crochet, yeah.
Yeah, she made it by handed.
All right, and you called him Martin.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Martin.
Martin.
Nice.
In honor
Here you
of
go,
Martin.
Martin, he's gonna give you a little peck.
Oh yeah. Don't let my girlfriend see that, mate. She'll be running in and
This
out.
one's for you too, cool. Huh?
Hey, it's the only chick. It's the only chick I can pull nowadays.
CJ, this one's for you too.
Oh.
Look down.
Right. It's getting out of control now. We better
What's
close
the
it
butt
out.
like on that thing?
What?
What's the butt like on that thing?
Oh no.
Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Right.
Bye. Take care.
Yeah, everyone.
Get back, Wuhan.
That was a lot.
Would like to welcome all to a cool hangout where we can chat and talk. Cool Farm Nook would like to welcome all to a cool hangout where we can chat and talk. Cool Farm Nook would like to welcome all to a cool hangout where we can chat and talk. Cool Farm Nook would like to welcome all to a cool hangout where we can chat and talk.
Bye.